on there, or at least what was causing the problem. And you showed up in a temple in the woods, and you found that there's a whole lot of drow over here. What are y'all gonna do?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to venture actually above
Deeper.
well, also maybe check above because that's where the guy were.
Also streams.
All right, so in this main atrium area, you can actually see that the only thing that's up top, you can tell there used to be like a second story viewing area that seems to mostly collapse and rotted down. So as best you can tell, he probably just hopped down from up there and went somewhere else.
Okay. So there isn't a second floor, it's just a church with a high ceiling, essentially.
Effectively, there used to be one up there. There's not one there anymore.
Okay.
Mostly the guys who were standing up top were standing on the rotted beams that were still left. So, what are we looking at?
Where'd the little shit go?
It's not a basement around here.
Could be, and I'll Okay, you remember the fucking crypt? We were just zipped there. Could be a teleportation circle.
Looking in the main atrium, you can tell that there is not a staircase downwards. And if you're exploring the side rooms, which it looks like Horik is trying to do, you will see it's mostly dilapidated storage and the remnants of what seems to be a bedchamber.
Well, let's have an odd poke about the altar, see what they did to that.
Okay, roll me an investigation.
Who's he?
Mm-hmm.
Wife, assist me. Because I got 0 in that.
Very well, very well.
You've just gotten, you've got a bit of an eye for this thing. You go deep in.
I do. 11.
Well, I'm helping. I'll give you a D4 as well.
Right. 14. 16.
16 is more than enough to tell. They haven't seemed to actually have done anything to the altar as best you can tell. However, on the floor, along the side, the right and left axis, there seems to be some scraping marks.
It's likely under the altar.
Aye. How do we feel now?
Alright.
Now, do we want to just go in, or do we want to have a moment, catch our breaths, because we're all green around the gills? Sip me blueberry beer.
I could also sit down for a little spell.
Mind you, they might need... Like, I'm not suggesting a short rest, but the poison does wear off after a minute.
An hour, I thought.
1 hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it might be a good idea for a short rest unless we all have the party want to roll with disadvantage.
I mean, I'm fine. It's also a case of health.
Famous last words.
Well, no, I mean, Sacred Flame, I don't roll a disadvantage with that. And Thunderwave doesn't care how poisoned I am. Yeah, let's see. So we can either take a wee 10 minutes, and I can get a bit of restoration on you lot, or we just go on down. I don't think we can really wait the full hour. How are we all looking? Come on, let me get a look at you.
What is when you say 10 minutes?
That's for prayer of healing.
And because I'm 43 out of 68 hit points. So I'm not badly injured.
Anyone else skewed up?
I'm missing about a fourth, but otherwise I'm fine.
On a scale of 62, I'm about a 54.
You wish. Oric.
I'm down 8 hit points.
Yeah, we're fine then. Alright, I'll just give myself a wee boosty. Because I am... Oh, yeah, it's not really matched up on the sheet. I am basically down near half. So one little personal cure wounds. And I'm ready to go.
Well, let's try and push this thing aside. Someone please cover the hole when I push it aside. Any fucker's gonna try and just stab me or otherwise puncture me with another bolt.
Gaix, Oric. You blow's got the pointy things.
Alright, I aim at the hole.
Alright. Let's shitty this now. Remember, lift entirely with your spine, not your knees. Put it all on your back.
Take your legs completely out of the equation.
Punch forward more if you have to. Really,
Are
just
you
get the
trying to
neck
lift?
involved too.
Or are you trying to push?
Well, yeah, we're just trying to shove it.
Okay, just clarifying.
You want a strength athletic or?
Between y'all, you got enough time. You are going to make it shove off. And you do it shoves on over to the side, and it shows a staircase downwards.
Alright. Bjorn, it's my last
Hey.
one.
Appreciate
Don't fuck up.
it. Watch as the first fucking one gets
Once.
me. Yeah.
The hilarious thing is, if you take the lucky feat, disadvantage becomes just as useful as advantage. Because you get to pick which d20 you use.
Hmm.
Also, you're up first. On you go.
Alright.
I mean, I'd be there as well. It's just a case of you can see better.
Hey, that is true.
I feel as bad as you tend to look. Alright, now, of
Come
course,
in,
you've got a
buddy.
healthy glow in your cheeks.
Aye,
Rosy, I'd
nice.
say.
Come on, let's get moving. I got some pointy ears down there I need to beat the shell out of.
Down we go.
As you head on down, it actually is a fairly deep staircase. Clearly not entirely with the building, not done in the same style as the building that's above it. It seems to be something that was either built there before the temple or was built there after by a separate group of people. But while the staircase itself is completely and utterly dark, you eventually do reach the bottom, and let me light it up for you.
Oh, this looks perfectly safe.
Yeah, those circles aren't giving me pause or anything.
Absolutely not. So move y'all selves to wherever you want to be. But this area down here is entirely lit.
Well, it's not an 8-pointed star. That's probably a good thing.
It's just for triple
From a-
testicles of Papa Nurgle.
Yeah, I was about to say, it does have some circle nurgle.
Just like the barrels.
Yeah, and the green glow. It's all kind of familiar.
But looking across the way, you can see that there's a. Oh, hold on, I can't push to talk and do this at the same time. Damn it. The top, there's a door straight across from where y'all are. Up at top, a little wooden door, and then down below there seems to be a more ornate door on the bottom floor.
Alright, well, I feel this is common sense, but just in case, lads, don't go in the fucking circle. Right?
Right.
Oric?
Woof.
Oric.
I'm not going anywhere in there.
Good lad. Oh, also Uzi? No. We'll find out after.
But it's so shiny.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, don't go down with your notepad immediately, just in case.
It calls to me.
Remember that time there was all those tiles in that room? It sounded like it got broken.
Alright, so when you get down here, you can also see that underneath where you all came in on the second story, there is another door as well.
Yeah, balls, we will have to fucking go past. so
Well,
not the right file.
let's-
39. There we go.
let's just try and check out this door up here first.
Yeah, it's a 29. Got it.
Okay, are you investigating or opening?
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate.
Give me a roll.
I will help. Not that he's needed, actually. At a D4.
As you are investigating the door, it seems perfectly normal. It is a wooden door with iron handle.
Bust it.
Just gotta also gotta do a wee bit of perception. Just to hear if there's something on the
And
other
wait, Cars,
side.
did you cure all our poisons or just?
I can only do it one at a time, so yeah, I'm out of that.
I see. Okay, just making sure I had that right. I am still poisoned.
You
Hooray.
hear nothing on the other side of the door.
Well, it looks clear enough.
Don't look like anything's going on, actually. I mean, I'm sure we're deeper down, but doesn't feel like we're interrupting.
Gotta try and open the door.
It opens to another hallway, although when you look down all the way at the end, it seems like construction on this hallway has halted and it doesn't actually go anywhere.
Shoddy workmanship.
Alright, well. Hopefully that means that we don't need to check that way. Guess it's just the fancy doors then.
Alright, we'll have to go through the outer circle. Could always take a little precaution. Let Uzi use her special sight. You up for that, love?
Which site?
Yeah, you know, detect magic.
Not sure if you don't mind waiting a little bit.
Lads?
I'm okay for riding.
Yeah,
Better than
sounds
start
fine.
summoning a demon by accident.
Well, I don't want to cross the
Is there-
first ring and find out there's a fucking lightning bolt waiting for me.
Is it?
But although...
Is there a reason that you're putting it through the? Oh, he's being addicted. Okay.
Corvus mentioned summoning a demon, so I was just gonna have Kago walk in a star pattern, just in case.
Is there any way we can make this thing not work?
Well, we don't
Like-
know if it is,
like
even
a-
is active at the moment. It doesn't feel like it, but just
So
in
Ken got
case.
a gadget for that, and he pulls out an orb and a remote, throws the orb towards the altar, presses the button.
I was thinking of somehow disabling it so it can't be used again later.
Alright, but like I'm saying, let's just check first to make sure there's something going on. Because, I mean, we'd always just break the shit out of it. We're good at that.
All right. So if y'all are going to be waiting for Uzi to do the ritual cast, she will happily find that there does not seem to be any latent magic in this area.
Incidentally, lads, go fish. Got till 10 minutes. Alright, nothing going on. Okay, let's check these doors then. They're not wired up or anything, are they, Uzi?
Nope, nothing magical.
Alright, yeah.
However, Uzi, you probably would realize, yeah, this is some sort of a summoning circle, but that's about as far as you can get there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with the two more ornate doors at the bottom, you notice the one up north where you all are standing has a little bit of an indentation in the shape of a hexagon, and it looks like something's missing from it. The one that's further south of your position has a circular indentation, and it also looks like something is missing from it.
So what do you think the chances are they forgot one of the set of keystones in here?
I mean, we shook the bodies. There weren't nothing like that. Pretty sure there wasn't.
Alright. Keep me covered. I'm gonna go into the center. It'll see if there's anything in here.
I accidentally backed out of the thing, but yeah, there was not anything on the bodies.
Got to bring up my file. There we go.
Yep. Bjorn is going to go carefully up the stairs up into the middle. This is a very bad idea, but gotta check and see if there's anything that looks like a semblance of a keystone or anything up here.
No, it just looks like a lovely little dice.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, it's not as if we've tried the doors yet. I try the lower door, the door below me.
It does not budge.
I try more vigorously.
It refuses to budge.
I say fuck you to the door and kick it.
It does not say anything back because it's a door.
Then I move on to the next one. Now, you saw what I did to him. You're going to get even worse.
It does nothing when you shake it.
Balls.
We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Well, pack it up and go home, guys.
Forever a mystery.
Alright, let's take a closer look at this indentation.
Give me an investigation.
Nope,
Holy
that's a
fuck.
circular thing. I can't do anything. We're helpless. We're dead. We're never getting out of here.
Calm down, calm down. Quit panicking. It's just a door.
Have you tried pushing?
Oh, wow. I didn't do much
So,
better.
an 11 because you're at disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'll give him guidance, though.
Yeah.
Give him a
Give
pat on the shoulder. Do better. Humiliate him. He fucked up right there.
Give me a 6. Come on.
It's pretty
Guys,
hard on
this is a
D4.
Oh, I was thinking inspiration or guidance is a D6 for some reason. But that's bardic inspiration, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always get those two confused. For some
Which is
reason.
funny because there's no bard in
Yeah.
Raxus or Borside.
Oh, I was waiting for him to roll the D4, but I can do that because I have a little
Yeah, go
button
ahead.
for it. Boom.
13.
The only thing you realize is you've seen something vaguely that shaped before.
Oh,
Well,
wait, what about some of the medallions?
There we go.
Well, like I said, I asked if we picked something
Yeah.
like that up.
Oh, that
yeah,
wasn't up there. I thought
previously.
you meant up there in
'Cause-
the chapel.
Yeah, because
Uh,
all we
I'm not
had were
saying
the
we
symbol on them. We didn't say the
and-
shape.
And this looks familiar. I
Yep,
think
the
you might have
medallion,
something like this.
the medallion does look to be a similar shape as the door hole.
Give
Alright,
it here.
everyone. I'll just hand these out. Everyone gets one just in case. You never know, they might get used up. And let's slot the fucker in.
There was only one
Ah.
hand medallion.
Okay.
He's just impatiently waiting for Harton to give it to him. He's figured it out.
He carries it past him, puts it in the door.
Yeah, Gaddix gives you a sour look. Like,
It-
smug bastard.
It makes a little clicking sound and it fits in place.
Then I kick it.
It doesn't work when you kick it.
I still kick it. I'm annoyed at this door.
I still kick it. I mean, kicking's a free action, right?
Give it a pull.
If you use the door handle, it does in fact open, and it leads to another stairs down
Which way does it open? This is important.
Outwards.
towards you.
I had to pull it.
I was waiting for her to say, "No, it's a push door."
I'm feeling a little bit reluctant just going down like this. Or a little tapped. We could put the feet up for a spell. What
I
you
do wanna
feeling,
go.
lads?
What do you want? Why do you want to sit down now?
Because we're going in deeper. Will we
Aye.
get another chance?
You're so gung ho previously.
Pretty much always, but you know, I don't want to risk his lot. Plus, me and Gatix are still feeling it a bit. There on we go.
What are everyone else's?
Ah, it doesn't work when I do that.
Actually, Pio, how's your? Do you want to use your arcane recovery?
Are we taking a short rest?
Well, we're talking
That's
about the
more-
option of it.
No, I'm
Chicken.
good.
On we go. Because you're
Alright.
still
Gonna patch up Kago real quick.
because you're still good on key, aren't you, Webgun?
Yeah,
Bjorn's burned everything.
that's
No,
long
I still
rest
have.
anyway.
I still have my. I can still become giant.
Oh, don't worry, I have a device for that.
Yeah, it just mean your second wind and your action surge are gone.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't hang on to him like I do.
Might
He,
be
he
worth.
uses them super liberally. I hang on to them for stupid long.
I mean, technically, we've got them right where we want them. It's a bit of a waste of me curing you before, but I think we should put the feet up for a bit. Looks like we've only got this door to worry about.
Well, hopefully that's the only way then.
We attempt to have a short rest.
Somebody roll me a D100.
Do that.
Okay, so what's then going to happen is while you're taking your short rest, Kago's little lantern alarm becomes very useful as
Were
this little guy kind of floats on into view, keeping an
Oh,
eye out
you
on
little
the skeleton.
shite.
We launch.
Here-
Get the fucker. Yes?
You hear a very loud eep as he realizes that he's been seen and he starts trying to vamos away.
We don't allow this, hopefully.
I don't know. I'm just sitting so good on the ground right now.
And after I cured you too.
and so Bjorn's just over there like a turtle.
Also,
He's just
Gadix, we're at disadvantage on initiative because of this. It also counts as a skill check.
How do I make it initiative roll at disadvantage?
Well, you just click it twice and take the lowest. You can put it in. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, you can change it up in the settings, but it's a one-time thing in this case, as opposed to
Yeah, I
setting it
didn't
as
realize I
advantage
could just
for a barbarian.
change it like that. Yeah. Yeah, just change that to a 15. Done. Oh wait, went back to an 18. What the hell?
It's because it's jumping about because more people are being added to the tracker.
Yeah, just when I hit enter, it didn't save.
Actually, I think what happened was I had set it to descending right when you were typing it, so it never confirmed.
Yeah.
Top of the round. This guy has kind of realized he's a bit boned right now.
Wait, I'm at disadvantage. Why am I top of the fuck you guys?
I mean, I'm equal to the monk,
Yeah.
and Bjorn has no excuse.
Ow!
I was supposed to say, I'm pretty sure that hit.
Yep.
Don't you get fucking poisoned again. Ooh, nasty.
Well, I
Let's-
mean, in
let's
this case,
hope you
it'll
succeed.
only poison damage, it's not
Yeah.
the poison.
I know, but it's the core of the matter.
I guess I'll just roll normal for a con.
No, you're cured.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Plus, it doesn't affect saving throws.
Yeah, it does nothing.
Well, you take half of it.
Well,
Sadly.
yeah, you take half the
Yeah.
damage, but yeah.
That's quite a lot. But then you take it half again because you're resistant.
Yep.
So that'll be 9 damage.
Yeah, 9 damage.
Still bad.
Ah,
The imp looks very pleased with himself.
Well, it's good that he dies with less regrets.
So, Gadix, you just saw your friend get whomped.
About that. Woof. Le chomp.
He makes a very loud squeak. He did.
Okay, didn't even need a second shot. Always double tap though, kids. I somehow miss it after it's dead, probably.
Fucking sick of these little shitty imps.
Tell me about it as he's slinging his crossbow back up.
Next couple I see, I'm going
Okay.
to rip off their tails and use them as finger puppets.
I have a question. Imps
Um,
intelligent.
Yes,
Could we question them?
you could, yeah.
We did. Not this bunch, but we did in the tomb. But also, we hate them.
On the way back over, I make sure Kago steps on the corpse.
Oh no, it's poofed back to where it belongs.
Oh, that's right, they poof.
Where the fuck did he come from? Do you think he was tailing us the whole way? He couldn't have. Kago would have spotted him.
No, yeah, I got the lantern. It
Yeah.
doesn't.
Where the fuck did he come from, man?
I will give you a hint.
How
There
high
is a
the
very
ceiling?
tall. Yeah, there's a tall ceiling.
That was gonna be my next question: is how tall is the ceiling? Okay. Yeah, you just see Gaddix like look up. He points up.
Martin lifts Kago above his head to get the fullest height on the lantern.
How much does a mechanical guardian weigh? I don't think.
Probably a lot, but Harden is
I
as
don't-
strong as Bjorn.
Yeah.
Between the two, they could probably do it, but either way, you don't
Yeah.
seem to see any others.
I'm just getting a nice mental image now. This is great.
Back to resting.
You rest through, and you do successfully take your short rest.
Alright, let's fuck rid of that poison. Kinda wish I kept that
Hey.
level 2 spell slot, oh well.
Well, should my poison just go away naturally?
Ooh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but I cured Bjorn when I didn't have to.
I didn't even need normal to paste that fucking imp. Just pew pew.
Yeah, there's no point using another hit dice. Funnily enough, my minimum and my max were enough to fill it. And I do get a Channel Divinity back. Which is important, that's damage. Don't get any spell slots back, though. Oof.
Yep. all the Kia's
Question:
gonna
How
get that.
how long has it been since the last combat?
Well, now it's an hour.
Now it's an hour, yeah.
Only an hour. Okay.
I've got 2 level 1 slots and 1 level 3.
Yeah, I burned. I think I only have like.
Try
level
not to
2
bleed
slots
too
left.
much.
I've got 3 level 1 slots left, and they're pretty much reserved for shield.
Oh, do you know, killing the things that we need killed. Anyway.
I don't think heroism is going to help me in that. Well, actually, I have other spells.
All right. So, are you all trying to go downstairs?
Hey. In we go.
All right. Let me reveal the area and let me teleport you.
Bjorn in front.
Yep.
Sure, you don't want. I
Hordic
guess you
second.
want Kago towards the middle, actually,
Yeah, Hordic second, Gaddix third.
with the dog. Yeah.
Don't forget to close the door behind us.
How can I get a shield?
I don't really
generator
want
on
to,
Kago?
to be fair, I don't really want to close this firmly, you know?
I'd be almost tempted to take it off its hinges and put it to the side so it can't be locked behind us.
Unfortunately, it's not that kind of door. It's kind of attached solidly.
Well, it's still gotta have hinges.
It's kind of like one of those stone sliding slab things.
DM saying, no, stop fucking with it, get down.
Hinge pin's one of the most fun things to do when it comes to unlocking doors.
All find yourself, once you open the door, in a lovely looking library room with multiple doors. There actually does seem to be an elven woman who is currently busying herself with the library. And the second you all walk through, she lights up and rushes on over.
Look out, she's got a book!
It's coming right at. It's coming at that man.
She's coming right for us.
Martin gives a
Look out!
subtle nudge to Bjorn, which, involves a big backhanded slap against the pauldron which rings with metal. Don't forget about succubi.
Hello! Where did you all come from? When did you all get here?
A little bit ago.
How did you get through the door? We thought that it was sealed. We never managed to get ourselves out.
Who are we?
No, who's she? We already know who we are.
She pauses temporarily to process that and just says, well, meet me and the others. Everybody, come on out, pop out, say hello.
Hello.
And as that's going on,
My God, they're trying to surround us.
Suppressing fire!
Hang on, there's an elf here.
they are all elves, as a matter of fact.
Oh God.
Oh no!
Arden slowly closes the door. No one leaves.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to go out back on regular talk because push to talk is not working here.
Fuck me.
Now, are they just? Now, are they elves or are they drow wearing whiteface?
Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said I ready a crossbow bolt.
They all look like normal elves.
So we still don't know if they're hostile or friendly. Gotcha.
His weapon just starts low humming. You know.
Right. Easy
They
lads,
all
but-
excitedly wave,
Hello.
and
Hello.
they are quickly asking, where did you come from and how did you get here?
A ladder.
No, not so little. Do you know there's a temple above yous?
Yes, we of course.
Mm-hmm. Did you also know there's a batch of dry and zombies and ugly fucking webs? Ugly no spiders, but you know, a lot of dry.
And demons, don't forget about the demons.
The demons and undead we did know about, unfortunately.
Well,
we did
actually-
not hear about drow.
Well, actually, beyond they're devils, not demons. Demons are a bit wild. They're more rampacious idiots, really. What the fuck are you lot doing here?
We've been down here since the temple up top fell in the first place.
Really?
Yes, a couple 100 years.
Ah. Water source, food supply.
You just see Gaddix crudely counting on his hands. 1, 2, making that face like, no, doesn't add up.
She gives a little bit of a sigh. That you do know that we have clerics among us, and we have the ability to create food and water.
I know, this bloody terrible stuff. I wouldn't even hand that out to my own. My own flock. Fucking hell. Tongue tied.
Well, that's how we've been down here. We originally tried to seal things up until temporary rescue, and then, well, things have just kind of happened, and nobody came to rescue us.
Aye, well, the problem is here. We got a feeling that one of the dry boys has already slipped down here.
Not down here, no. Here, I'm just revealing the rest of the little chamber rooms, just because there's no point in not doing so. She just said, no, we have not seen no drow at all. She points at the 4 men that are down there. That's all we've seen so far. Just ours. We all know each other. Everybody is present and accounted for. We've had nobody leave and we've had nobody enter.
Now I'm just remembering the time that Malgern was turned into a chicken and Kurgatz flicked him and he changed back. Do I need to start like smacking elves to see if they change into anything?
I wouldn't recommend it.
I scrutinize her words.
Ooh, let's see.
I'm smelling bull.
It's the Rick and Morty parasite episode. Yeah.
She's lying through her teeth. Something is not right here.
Yikes.
He turns to you, crossbow ready.
What are you looking at me for? What do you think I always call you for? Sure.
Oh, okay.
Same thing happened at the crossroads.
Well, yeah, because he's like,
Yeah. Do I shoot now? Yeah, fucking shoot. What else would I talk to you for?
I was going to actually start reading the books on the shelf to see what they were actually about.
Balls.
I rolled the exact same initiative as before.
I rolled worse. At
Oh,
normal without
right.
disadvantage. Oh god. Horik.
eh,
Oh god.
Hey,
We're
it's an improvement.
We're
I
meant
went
to have got
up
the
by
drop
one.
on them.
I was gonna say I'm the one that Gaddick shot first. I feel like I should get a bonus. And she was surprised, so that's a 23. Because these are the rules I've just made up.
Let me finish with the rest of that. Go.
We've just been meeting way too many people who like to shapeshift.
It's got to be the
Alright
part where
then.
it's got to be the part where when we go into an inn that just before even sitting down at the table, just got to give the chair and the table a good stab just to make sure.
It turns out the only thing she was
range
lying
on-
about was how happy they were.
Why you
Everything
carrying
else
that
was
cross-
true.
What's the range on Kago's lantern? Is it 20?
What the fuck was it called? Shit.
I don't mark down your spells.
Yeah, I do. I gotta look up what I Lantern of not Lantern of Holding. I'm stupid.
You can put everything in, but only paper objects, and they'll be stored. You cannot
Lantern of
retrieve
Revealing
them.
Bag of
Bag of revealing. Anything you take out of it will become visible.
30 foot, dim for another 30.
Okay, so the magical effect is 30 foot. Or is it 60 foot? 60 foot, okay. Do a measure.
Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they're in the lantern's bright light, 30 feet.
Okay, 30 feet. Okay, good. Okay. Right, so first off, loop.
Can we do one little reposition?
Yes. What?
Yeah, because Harden wouldn't have let Uzana be in front.
Yeah, that would probably make sense. Combobulate yourselves as you would have been coming out the door.
Yeah, the thick Gaddix is probably going to be behind Bjorn. There we go.
Yeah, he'd be behind the dog can stay there. I would be somewhere,
Theo, do you want to move Uzana back a bit? Yeah, she's busy.
Then we'll wait just a second. As that's going on, everybody starts moving into position. The librarian makes a very frustrated sound. And then you see. She turns.
Okay, my brain heard that as the library makes a frustrated sound. Oh god, it's
Yeah,
alive!
Yeah, the library itself makes a frustrated sound.
The walls grow teeth.
Yeah. Bloop. All of a sudden, everybody drops. If you had to guess, it probably all came from her. All of it dropped.
Oh no. I can't help but notice these old drow women. That's a lot more terrifying.
That's somehow worse.
I bet they better not all have the fucking poison that drops us unconscious.
Fuck around and find out time,
Yeah.
boys.
That's gonna fucking murder our action economy.
All right, so all of that happens. And is Uzana here? Let's just because I don't think she would have been up front.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, there you are.
There we go. All right. So here we go. And then
Actually, you know what? The dog can take it.
Okay then.
Wow. Wow.
It's okay. It's okay. This
He's
is
more
fine.
expensive than you.
Well, Kago. Does a 13 hit Kago?
Nope.
Does a
No.
20 hit Harton?
Yep. Oh no, they're not just dry women, they're kinky ones. Yeah, oh boy, 9 damage already. Oh, actually,
Whereas
well,
if you roll a 20 with this magic weapon,
Only a
I'm guessing.
20.
yeah, crit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, fuck it. They better not all have that. That's a fucking magic item.
No.
Jesus Christ. However, fucking oi. Max damage again.
You hear a very loud squeak from the one that whacked you, Harton, and she's looking very offended at the situation.
Well, she's got to do her deck save.
Yeah.
I mean, you got your wish, Corvus. These elves do look different.
Oh, she fucking took that. And she's also pushed back. Let's see here.
Which way is she pushed back?
Just
you're gonna
away
push
from
her out
me.
of Kaga's tackle zone?
10 feet away.
Oof.
Why would you push her out of Kaga's tackle zone?
Just strikes and whip. Fuck off! It's just his booming thaumaturgic voice.
She hits the bookshelf and makes a squeaking sound.
Are you
Meanwhile-
fucking sorry?
Meanwhile, Horik. Does a 15 hit Horik?
No.
Okay. And then. Bloop. Bloop. Bloop.
Shots everywhere.
I think the 5 misses Horik. I think the 10 misses Bjorn. But I think the 23 hits Harton.
Yep. Oh, for fuck's sake.
3, and then give me a con save. Only 3, holy shit.
It's cursed
Oh,
me
God.
every time. Every time.
Well,
Hang on, let's do some
Not
flushing
asleep.
here. Oh, now they arrive.
well, thankfully you didn't pass out.
Yeah, but I am poisoned.
Yeah, but at least you're not passed out. Alright,
Oh,
Uzana.
yeah. And 3 piercing.
Yeah, you were 1 away from failing it.
Yeah. No, 2. It's fucking
It's
ridiculous,
5
though.
or more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by 5 or more, so you were 1 away from failing.
Fucking ridiculous, though.
Is it?
Well, the con save has failed me nearly every time it's come up. I'm a +3. That's not bad.
I have lost my drawing tool.
Get it. You should have stole all their crossbow bolts from upstairs. They seem good.
So I don't know if I'd hit Horik with a cone.
Nah.
I don't think you hit him because, yeah, it's
Yeah.
gotta be.
Yeah, that would be where I'm casting.
I don't know the length
Yeah,
of it.
I don't think you would hit him. Or, I mean, in theory, you could move a step over in front of the bookshelf.
Yeah, for no penalty.
Yeah.
Pulse Wave.
Oh, right.
One of my favorite spells.
On. Oh, holy shit. So, yeah, the one that is the lady, she stays put, but the other ones, how far back do they move?
15 feet, and then an additional 5 feet because Graviturgy featured.
So here's my question. If this guy is shoved back and she's behind, does she get bopped?
That's up to you. You're the DM.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, they both end up kind of getting,
Chain pushing.
let me out of here. She does make anymore.
Quickly, we can crowd
Yes.
surf him.
She gets bopped back. And then the other drow guy, I mean, he's not actually going to go anywhere because he's up against
Oh
the
man,
wall.
yeah. If we keep pushing them into bookcases, they should take damage.
Also, that would probably mean all the books here caught in the cone are also getting flung at them.
Yeah, they're all kind of flying around. Things are bad. And see,
I'll
boop.
fucking say. Stung.
All of the men are looking horribly unhappy with this current situation.
You're dry. You've gotten used to it by now, I'm sure.
Yep. And all of the books in that area go absolutely flying, and it is an unmitigated book disaster.
No, they won't like that.
Surprised you're so calm about it as well.
We can always pick up the books.
Yeah, I suppose.
All right. Well, this is going to be very unfortunate.
Yep.
Let me just make sure that I have my template defined correctly for this.
I mean, do you not think she's got something a little more personal to get the dwarf? He is something of a racial enemy. Just him, no one else. Maybe the dog. I mean, she's probably got a personal offense of a dog.
Why would she have a personal offense on a dog? Is it radius or is it?
Because he's not a spider, he doesn't have enough legs.
I need to make sure that my
Introducing Cargo
20 foot-
3.5, now with more legs.
Yeah.
Why do you add a
She
leg
is-
every update? Sometimes I add two.
She
It's
is
like
going
the
to be
Halo stretch
hatching.
limo. With every
Web.
additional seat, I could
Oh.
feel my soul leaving my body.
There we go. And then let me make sure I measure it out. So it's 20 by 20. Oop, one down. Yeah. Okay. Oop. You are all currently in a lovely, lovely web.
Yeah, we'll roll deck saves
Gross.
on our turn.
And then, what? Here. Hold on. She backs up. Chill over here.
Okay, I was about to say.
I was temporarily moving it because I couldn't reach her. All right, let me put that on the map layer so that I don't keep dragging it around. There we go.
I was wondering, wait, how is she going to get out of the web? Because I don't think she's immune to her own web.
Oh no, this was after the web. She moved.
Oh, great.
She moved after the web. And she gives an order to absolutely obliterate them. And Horik, it's your go.
No problem
There's one
whatsoever.
here.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Deciding how risky I want to be this.
I mean, getting rid of a web is a nice idea. You beat the shit out of her.
That's what I was thinking.
Be a big man, wee man.
Hello, miss. Have you heard about my fists?
The 25 hits.
And I'm going to spend a key point to get another 2 attacks.
And the web is
Yeah.
gone.
The web is gone.
Good lad, Auric.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep, so those 2 hit.
Go on, my son. Fucking belter. Get her right in the
And
kneecap.
and I'm going to put a stunning strike on that last one as well. So got to make a con save against, I think it's 13 or something low. Oh, poor her. She's not doing anything till my next turn.
Oh, God. Horrid
Till
just
after
going,
his
like,
next turn.
Horrid just going at her like mini me going for Austin Powers balls, just going.
Good lad.
Holy shit, Horrick.
Well then.
I'm not easily impressed, but damn.
Bjorn, why can't you do that?
Gaddix, there used to be a web there. There is no longer a web there.
Yeah.
The DM's
So-
the DM's whole day is ruined.
So Kago can go first. He's gonna bite this thing.
15 for cube.
You hit the lady.
She doesn't taste good.
No, she does not taste good.
And then I'm actually going to shoot the one over by the bookcase here. Letwang.
Yep, but between those 2 things, she is deceased.
Good. Fuck
I
you.
have a second shot for this guy.
No. Wait, I've got that one.
Okay. Then I guess I'll shoot the one that Cargo bit.
Okay.
And miss.
Yeah, that missed.
I was worried about hitting the dog. I hesitated.
It's alright.
Never
I'll
hesitate.
take the blame for it. Made you readjust your aim.
Martin.
Big, heavy bloke stomping through. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Fuck yous.
Ah, yes, a man of the cloth. Fuck you.
Let's see. So that is. It's only 2d8, isn't it? Yeah, 2d8. Because I'm gonna be putting my. Yeah. Gonna be putting my channel divinity into it. So it's Thunder Wave, which is a 15-foot cube, so it hits those free. No, it's labeled as Shatter, but I just didn't want to feel like adjusting it.
Yeah.
Just love it. Just go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself, but said really loudly, like audible from 300 feet away.
So I'm going to point out, yeah, the injured ones are now all of deceased.
Yep, splattered on the walls.
Just fucking pink mist. Just.
And this is it half on?
Yeah.
She's not looking happy.
Good.
Bjorn, you've been webbed, you were unwebbed, you have seen a lot of books go flying all over the place.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna move over to here, and then I'm gonna make myself a giant.
Bloop.
Yep. And then I'm gonna start punching her.
Okay.
With advantage because Doggo is on the other side.
Yep, you hit.
Start up with 11.
That's nice.
Ooh.
Ah,
Yeah,
14.
she's dead as a doornail.
Hey, buddy.
He is not looking very happy with this situation.
There might be a puddle on the floor.
Yeah, but it's
You can
poison.
see
They've just got
he's
bottles of
giving
it everywhere.
lots and lots of side eyes to the former librarian over there. Like, you could tell he's thinking if he wants to continue being here or not.
Mm.
Unfortunately, by the map, they don't have anywhere to go.
They do not have anywhere to go. But unfortunately, math here. Yep, right. So that means that this one gets here, about here. That one will be about here. You have some friends. First off, Ulrich.
What would you guys
That's
do without
not
me?
you. Hurting. You.
Fuck off. You flippin' wee bat. Get the fuck off.
I
That's
don't
also
think
a
it's
miss.
15 yet. So there
Yep.
you go. They all just kind of sit there, and you can tell they're thinking that they've gravely miscalculated.
Very fortunate for
Oh,
that.
aye.
Very fortunate for that lantern. He would have had advantage and get a fucking crit on Bio. Yeah, he's within it.
Then
I said, what would you guys do without me, man?
does an 18 hit?
Yep, that's just AC. But also,
So that,
oi!
Oi.
Does a whip not does she have to stand so close when using a whip?
Shut up.
no, but she was moving. She also has other weapons too.
And then
say,
she's ruptured
short
internally
betrayed.
from him just shouting oi at her.
Yep, she just drops, and you can tell the imp really decided he's not happy.
Harden just yells at her and then leans back and just gives a side eye to the imp. Mouth's still kind of open. You're fucking next.
Bjorn. I don't think a 14 hits you.
Nope.
Horik.
He's
I
fine.
don't think a 6 hits you.
Nice. I like. That's what I like to see. That's the
Unless you want to have him
smart can show up in.
repositioned.
Nah, they haven't moved. Uzana.
That would have been a dick move, but I would support it. I would totally support it. I know it actively harms us, but it's funny as shit.
Yeah. Why, yes, he has yet another scimitar.
Would you shut up?
Don't just go and fire anything. What are you doing?
Only the one goes on fire, the other one just twinkles. Literally, because it's called Twinkle.
I know, it's fine getting killed by the flaming one. You don't want to die to Twinkle. That's like getting Pocus out of Hocus and Pocus.
Oh, that's
Nope.
that's one of my
That's
favorite
return.
Acquisitions Incorporated moments.
It's been a while
You
since I've
have
watched
a
it.
very, very mad librarian, and she just says, "You killed off my girl."
Oh no, she says, you killed my girls. She's stunned.
Oh yeah. So she doesn't even do anything.
She don't get to do shit.
Yeah.
Horik. You have a
I'm
very
sorry.
pissed off,
Did you mumble something?
you have a pissed off librarian staring you down because now she's no longer stunned.
Did you say something? I can't hear you from down here.
So what are you gonna do, Horik?
I'm weighing up options at the moment. Deciding what to punch first. I think I'll put. No, I'll just lay into the librarian again.
I'm sorry. The what?
Librarian.
No, what did Webgun say?
Lay into the librarian.
Where would I be if I was a giant brain is like a giant nerd. Where would I be if I was a giant... The library!
Yeah. Thank you. That should be a magical item. The library
Okay.
I'm
20.
assuming both those hit.
gives you disadvantage to.
Well,
She still counts as stunned until his
Deception.
turn's over.
Oh yeah. So yeah. Then yeah, both of them hit.
Which one of those will be the stunning strike?
Or is it going
And I'll do another 2 attacks because why not?
flurry of blows? Got you. Rena just looking at the spell slots this woman has, her special poison weapon.
She's,
Oh,
And
no.
there'll be
Yeah.
another stunning strike
She's-
on the end there.
As a matter of fact, it's going to be a very interesting. That's going to be a con.
Yep.
Holy fucking shit!
You're living the monk dream right now.
Oh, you should have started with the damage spell.
See,
You
this
should have
is what
started
I-
with the damage.
This is what I envisioned Monk playing like, but Blank, not so much.
Oh, you didn't want her to start with the damage spell because if she did the mass damage spell, y'all are in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You should have started.
Yeah.
You should have
That's what we're
started.
saying is, yeah, you should have.
Good job, Ulrich. I heard a lot of meaty fists banging against flesh. Well done.
Yeah. I'm assuming she's starting to look a little on the sad side.
Yeah, now she is looking sad.
Well, I mean, her expression is kind of unchanged after all that. Just a bit of an extra twitch in the right eye.
Poor Gaddix is being currently glomped by a cat. A miniature Black Panther. That's not named Guinevere.
I'm gonna say that Bjorn's probably got that handled, so I'm gonna send Kago over here first. Chomp.
Wow.
Wow, okay, flanking didn't mean shit. Never mind. Sorry. Can I shoot through Bjorn's legs?
No. Nice try.
I can't thread the needle.
I mean,
No.
you could
I
thread
mean,
the
you
wider
can,
needle.
but I mean, it'll be harder, but yeah.
I think yeah. No, so I'll just.
Or you could take that imp by me. I think Horik needs the backup.
Yeah, I feel like you can handle one imp on your own there, buddy.
Maybe, but I'm poisoned.
I'm clicking my inventory again. God damn.
My wife's in support, but she's been throwing ones, unfortunately.
Pa-pow, pa-pow. Double tap.
Okay, so and this is on the drow.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
this fucker right here.
So
Oh, by the way, are these high shelves or are they low shelves?
they are waist high.
Okay.
Okay, so
Full cover for Horik and Gaddix.
I was gonna say that's full cover. Yeah, I was gonna say,
Basically, you can see that there's some writing implements spread about. It looks like it was used as a desk area as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I knew what the height of this area was.
like, are they full bookshelves or is it pretty much
Yeah.
what is that? Yeah.
And the 14 misses.
I'll take one. That's fine.
Harton.
Fucking wee fucking bastard flapping around my head. But I don't really have the spell slots to waste.
This is gonna be the last fight, right? It's almost over. Don't worry about
She's
it.
not almost over. That's the issue.
not.
Do I risk swinging? You know what? I'm just going to swing the hammer at him. There's a 14 hit.
It's an imp.
I don't know if that's a yes or a no.
Yeah.
I believe she was saying it's an imp. Of course it hits.
Oh, practically minimum damage. But he is shoved 5 feet away because I do have Crusher. Well, I mean, I was kind of hoping away from me so I could move, but sure.
Okay, I'm
Oh, he was so.
that's
he-
the problem
he's-
is that there's no really a way.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay.
Nice try, but
Crusher's such a good feat.
Bjorn.
No, I'm just
Yep.
thinking. Just going to waggle my finger at him. Just fucking sit down. You're done. That's my turn.
All right. Well, gotta start out with the drow first. 15 hit.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. That's a
Only
10,
Oof.
and then it's yes,
It's just
10
just
because
Yeah.
the 10. Yeah.
yeah, but I also
still-
get I also get a D6 of damage because I'm giant.
Also,
Ah.
you seem to be forgetting your.
Yeah.
You're also forgetting that magical item you had.
Yeah. You get extra damage per first
Oh,
hit.
You could be
yeah, that's right.
You could be
Yeah.
zapping things. Yeah.
I have my bracer. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
God damn it. Scott, you're fired.
Because these are only waist-high bookshelves.
Ah.
Barton saw that. And that.
No, you were basically wagging your finger at the imp. You didn't see anything. You're too
A lot can
preoccupied with
happen
the
in
imp.
6 seconds.
Gaddix hears the noise. He's jumping up and down. What? What am I missing? What am I missing?
As the battle axe scrapes along the stone ground in a horrific noise, he can just about hear a slightly muffled, "For fuck's sake!"
What
There's a 15 hit Harton.
Nope.
did you do to piss off Gary Gaidas?
I assume a 24 can hit Bjorn.
Yeah.
So give me that con.
Ow.
I didn't say it. You can't
No,
blame
it
me.
It doesn't matter, he's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Advantage.
Advantage. Okay. Yeah. I thought it was only. Oh yeah, it is poison. Okay.
Yeah, so he takes another
Hey,
9 damage,
9.
same as last time.
It's a really good feature, that one.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile,
Oh,
Horik.
I almost forgot Horik.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in a few more levels, Horik gets immunity to poison completely,
So Horik, give
which
me
would have
a
been
con.
handy to have right now.
Oh, that's a monk thing. Neat.
Yeah. Purity of body.
Nice, you get half damage.
Just 10, which is like a third of your health.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than the alternative.
Yep.
Now, Horik. Actually, no, this would be Kago. The dog just bit him.
That's a hit.
5.
He's also seen what Horik has done to the matron. He might not want to get involved there.
Hey, you! He's expensive. Hands off.
I don't think a 16 hits Bjorn.
Nope.
Yeah, they're not looking like their heart is in the fight right now. Udana.
It'll buff out. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, let's try and acid splash on the maiden and the little goblin there, and the little imp. There we go.
Well, she's stunned, so she automatically fails, I think. Double check, though. I can't run the 5e tools like this. But she's only stunned, not paralyzed. I don't know if that's an automatic fail or disadvantage or something.
It's a dex save, so if they're stunned, they auto fail.
Yeah.
But the
Yep,
imp still
so
gets
yep.
a chance.
Yep. The imp succeeds.
Yep, so just sizzle on the matron.
She is looking really pissed off.
She's gonna look even worse when she has to end her turn.
Yep. And she is looking furious. Horik!
I'm very sad at this point.
Just laying in.
Yep, all those will hit.
Wait, yeah, all of them do hit.
Lumayu Shinderu.
Please, weeb, get it correct. Omae wa mo shinderu.
And I'm going to spend my last key point to once again stunning strike if she isn't dead.
She's not dead.
Okay, stunning
Wasting all
strike.
the poop points, man.
Ah.
I think that's deserved, to be honest.
Her rage is carrying her.
Now, just
Horik?
remember, no one ever did anything to him except Horik.
Horik, she's looking furious at you right now.
I imagine she's screaming.
The full weight of a drow priestess is just bearing down on you. She is giving you that look with her eyes where you can clearly tell she's not happy with you. Gaddix, you have heard a drow priestess make an unearthly shriek and is glaring at your friend. What do?
Well, okay. My buddy goes first. He goes chomp.
Oi, Gaix, shift your dog up a wee bit.
I assume that was on the drow, yes?
Yeah, that's on the drow.
He did.
Oh, never mind. Yes. No, not there, not there, lad.
What do you mean?
Shut them up, shut them up.
Like that?
Like, here's a nice tasty place for him.
Oh, okay. When you say shift them up, I thought you wanted to go all the way up. Yeah. So
No, like one
I
more
wanna
space, one more space.
Yeah.
I mean, here.
Wasn't that where you were standing?
That's where I was standing.
Yeah, but then you
It's
moved elsewhere. It's because you
No,
had
'cause you-
it's because you had that drow dude, and I was trying to think of, yeah, that looks nice. I'm just drawing out a little radius.
Twang.
I assume that was on the drow.
Yeah, I pinged that.
Okay.
So just the 6.
Anything else from you?
The second one for 7.
Also hits.
That's my turn.
All right. Eyton.
There's one less elf on the field. Feeling good.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't trust her having another turn. So I'm going to use my other channel divinity to cast Shatter at 3rd level for her and the imp. So she can go fuck herself for 32 damage.
Oh, wrong one. That's the wrong one.
I mean, that's still a bad dice roll.
Here we go. There we go.
Excellent.
That's still a bad dice roll.
That has the same modifier on it.
Oh, it does. Yeah, come to think of it. Okay.
So she's paced.
The imp makes it.
You ever
Don't
seen
think
a
it
dark
matters.
slurry?
Yeah, the imp still shatters even with that amount of damage. And then hold on, let me count this up. Holy fuck. So 30 damage. In hell. I have a fucking literally a notepad writing this shit down.
She's like taking notes and shit on her phone. It's pretty great.
I'm not gonna say it, but Bjorn!
Somehow that hurts more. That hurts more when you do that.
Oh no, you see, here's the thing. I just wrote down how much is left on the sheet. I didn't say. Look at what's left, honey bunches.
Do I want to?
It's not a Malgern.
It's a double Malgern.
So Bjorn, what are you gonna do?
Well, it sounds. Well, actually, the problem is I don't think actually I can fit in there.
Yeah,
I mean,
you cannot fit in there right now without climbing over everything. And even then, yeah, inside there you'd have a problem getting through.
Can you just flatten them with your massive ass or something? Fucking like Rikishi bomb those fuckers.
To be fair, after the Shatter, these bookshelves are probably super fucked.
Yeah, the only problem is you have to get around there.
Come on, you know we flappers an issue.
Yeah, I'm guessing I can't stand here.
You could, but yeah, because remember that's shattered. The thing is, you would
Yeah.
have to climb. Either you'd have to climb over this bookshelf though, so that'd be one.
Yeah, you've still only
Yeah,
got
you
your
can
25
get over
movement.
Yeah. You would get there in time, but yeah, it's going to be a tax of opportunity.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. 17 hits, I assume, does it? Or is it
Nope.
19? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
It's 18.
How was your armor? Oh yeah, you do have a shield. You don't do two-handed.
Yep.
Okay, what do?
Well, I'm gonna start laying into her, hopefully hitting. Watch as it all falls apart.
Hopefully.
You hit. And... Poof. You just see... You bring that battle axe down. An arm comes off, and she just kind of looks at it, looks at you, looks at it, looks at you, and just drops.
All right, lads. We only need one of you to tell us what was going on.
You can fight it out amongst yourself to figure out who's the lucky one.
And I'd like to think the one with long ears is thinking, I can probably have a better chat than these little devils.
Give me a perception.
Perception? Not persuasion?
Not perception.
Disadvantage, because poisoned. 6.
He totally is on board with telling you every single thing you know. He is not at all confused, and he totally understands every word you just said.
Well, bonk him on the head anyway.
Well, before we stop, because I'm assuming I used all my movement to get over here.
Yeah, you did.
Can I do an action surge to move over back where I was?
Yeah, you
Yes.
can use your action surge to dash.
Yeah. So do I have? So I do have the where I can dash and attack, but do I still have my second attack as well?
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
You've got your
All right.
second swing, but you haven't used yet.
On
Yep.
who?
So that would be
The
your
imp?
bonus action charge, just to get that out of the way.
You barely hit the imp.
But I do hit it.
And he's fucking dead, because that's what, an extra 5 damage on top of it?
D6.
Yep.
What?
And another...
You didn't even have to roll because that was the correct amount.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for the Dark Elf. Oh, yeah, that's what you want to see.
You still fuck it up.
Do you have 3 attacks with the dash?
No, it's a case of he used his action to do one
Okay.
attack. He still had a second attack he hasn't used yet. Then he used his action surge to dash. Then he's able to use his bonus action with the charging feat to do an attack.
Okay.
Yeah. So his...
Yeah, that drow is clearly not. He's not having this today. He's having
And
a bad day.
Hang on. Still get my D6. And my Thunder.
Well, you would have used the
Lightning.
thunder on the first one.
Oh, no, I didn't. Okay.
Well, yeah, the lightning is when he wants to use it.
Okay.
Yeah. So 14, 15,
It's
16,
20,
17,
20
18.
total.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's hurting.
I'm hurting.
Yeah. Oop! I accidentally closed the imp sheet. And Harton,
Told
you
you.
have a very, very terrified imp.
Fucking told you.
Don't think that hits.
Sit down.
This one. He, however, does a disengage.
Oh, no, you fucking don't.
And then
Oric, sick him.
he does shut the door behind him.
You hear furniture start getting moved in front of the door.
He just hides in a corner. There's now an arrangement of books piled up in a heap.
Uzana, you just saw a drow turn around, run the other direction, and he shut the door.
We've just chased off one of the boogeymen of Forgotten Realms.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it might be enough.
Oof.
He just freezes and falls and shatters.
He sat down.
Thank you, sweetie. No.
Any movement. Or let's just say, we're going to pretend for the moment we're moving out of combat. It's still there, like
Let's just go have a little word, shall we? Bjorn, if you'd like to do the honors of opening the door.
I'm just gonna start calling Jack Nicholson on this door.
We only want to talk.
As soon as the one of the planks are out, I'm just gonna stick my head going through there. We just wanna talk. Nose just barely poking through.
Just one big dwarf eye.
Yeah, because the door is locked.
Yeah.
Obviously. Looking in, you do not see him.
Alright then. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just gonna start bashing down the rest of the door. And I think by this time my giant form is gonna go down.
I'll be back in a tick. Continue.
Because giant form only lasts for like a minute.
Yeah. So you do batter the door down. Are you going to enter?
At this point, I think Bjorn is just way too stoked about getting this guy. So it's just as soon as the door gets bashed down, it's just like almost falling through the door. It's looking around.
Give me a perception.
There we go.
All right, and well, actually, I would say that for this situation, where are you looking?
I guess I'm looking around in the room, seeing if he's hiding up against the ceiling.
Yeah, that is where you see him.
Ah!
He is in the he is up in the ceiling as far as that fucker can get. And he is looking abjectly terrified of the situation right now.
Come on down here. You come down here, or my axe is gonna come up there after you.
You can tell he's not quite sure what you're saying.
All right then, giant form that go.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I'm trying to find out what he does do. Is eventually he just kind of pauses, and he's clearly trying to rack his brain on figuring out what the hell to do here. And you see him just kind of make a cross with his arms across his chest, and he's just kind of like repeating that motion an awful lot. You figure that probably means something.
Yeah, I've gotta go giant form and then just gotta pick him up from the giant form again and then walk over and pick him up from the ceiling.
He is not sure what's going on here at all. He looks absolutely terrified. He does have his sword in his hand now because once you reach for him, he grabs the sword, but he doesn't hit you.
That's gotta be a good idea for him as I grab him by the scruff and gotta pull him down.
Yeah, he looks like he's about ready to shit himself.
He better.
Now you have a drow in your hands. What are you gonna do?
Alright then, anyone know how to talk to this bastard?
Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me actually put
Yes.
his token back.
And if anyone could be so nice as to tie his hands before I start losing my giant. Or things start getting awkward, I'm hanging from his back.
Does anybody have anything to tie up a drow?
I believe I have rope.
All right, well, give me a roll for tying him on up. Let's just.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
assisting, so I've got to guess it's got to be an advantage.
Yeah, that would be a. What is that roll? I don't usually tie people up. Yeah, that would work.
I was picking a dex thing of some form. Yeah.
Yeah, that would qualify. Yeah, you securely tie him up. He's not looking happy about the situation. He was very very reluctant to drop any of his weapons, but he kind of figured I'm in trouble now, so he's allowing.
Yeah. Also, just like the fact of okay, I'm in a room, I can't escape. Where can I hide? Up.
It's actually a drow tactic. They tend to go up. 9 times out of 10, if you're dealing with a drow, look up. So now you have a tied up drow. He's both terrified, but at the same time, you can tell he's clearly got that, well, what now expression on his face.
Gaddix, grab as many of these bolts as you can. They seem to be very useful.
And Kago just starts hoovering them up.
The only thing you notice is these little crossbow bolts will not fit your main crossbow.
Well, it doesn't use ammo anyway.
Yeah, it's a lot smaller.
Yeah, we could snap the shaft in half. You could use them as darts.
Well, with a bit of work, you can put the arrowheads on a different bolt.
You have 12 of the hand crossbow shots. So you might want to put that on your sheet.
Well, did you shake down the matron yet?
Yeah, I just went into giant shape again when I went into the room and picked him off from the roof.
No,
the ceiling.
No, I'm saying, have you shook down the matron?
Ah, no, we haven't looked those out.
All right.
Very, very carefully, I'm going to start going through her pockets if she has any.
She has some pouches, not necessarily pockets.
Yeah, I was about to say she is she is after all a drow woman, but they do not have even there they don't have pockets even in a
Lolf won't allow
in
it.
a, even a matriarchy, no pockets allowed.
Yeah, it's cuts into the looking sexy budget. Roll me a investigation. She has pockets. They're deep. You do find a hexagonal medallion that has a spider on it.
I don't touch that.
It's just the key to the other door. Give it here.
Does anybody else want to explore the matron?
Well, not in that term.
Yeah, why not?
I'll search her effects. I'll give a wee hand.
$21.
We don't even need any sort of guidance on that one, definitely. You see that, yeah, pretty much she's got a couple other notes, only 2, also in the drow language.
So we're up to 19.
And then you also notice that she has 2 rings. One looks very familiar to the one that you have right now, Uzana.
Huh.
And then another one, you don't know. It just looks very pretty. It has a lovely little ruby in the center.
So it's another ring of warming?
Oh, you'd have to find out.
Well, we've got a bit of time, really.
Yep, I assume that the captive is going to get brought over here with Bjorn.
So this bastard doesn't seem to be the most communicative of types.
Oh, he'll be changing his tune once we can find someone who can actually speak him. Oh, dear.
Do you know Common?
He is blinking at you.
Probably not.
Uh,
I try Halfling.
He is still blinking at you.
you want to give a try to some Elvish, Uzi?
Yeah,
You might know a bit.
I do.
No, I'm saying he might know a wee bit of Elvish. Why not give it a go?
All right.
You can tell he's listening, and it seems like he's trying to figure out what the heck you're saying, and he's getting little bits and pieces. But he's not at all sure necessarily. There is still a disconnect there. But it's not from lack of trying.
Well, you got more response from the rest of us.
He's certainly being supportive.
We'll have to find ourselves a proper scholar.
What languages does everybody here speak?
No mission, Dwarvish.
Ooh, I just found something hysterical, and I'm gonna sit on that. I know the one person who'd be able to talk to him.
I'm gonna ask him in dwarfish. Oh, do you know how to? Do you understand this, you wee cunt?
He doesn't respond other than he's looking at you, but that's about it.
Anyone else got any other languages to try?
I got giant and orc as well.
Give him a
So-
go.
Yeah, give him a
Yeah.
go.
Gotta try giant.
does-
Called.
He does not respond to giant at all.
Well, and break out your orc accent. It's always fucking hilarious when you get pissed.
I fucking hate it.
Go on, no, it's hilarious. He has to stick two fingers down the jaw to get the sounds out.
Oh, you silly git! You hear me?
time, he actually looks at you and goes, and he does switch over, and in a different dialect than you know, you can tell this is Orcish. He goes, "Wait, you speak that?
Unfortunately, yes.
You're gonna have to speak this in English because I'm not understanding you."
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, you speak it too.
Now
Oh,
he's
you
looking
speak.
over at you.
Yep, I speak Orcish.
Oh, okay.
Can't say it's not a little bit of a fun bit in the bedroom.
That's lovely.
See, she makes the language look classy, Bjorn. How come you look like a muppet when you're doing it?
Well, I kind of learned it from when we had to deal with him out on the battlefield. It wasn't exactly the most classiest of people talking there.
Good laugh, though,
90% of
wasn't
the
it?
language you learnt is swear words.
Yeah.
That's most of the dwarvish that Harton knows. He got it from Bjorn.
I know the 50 ways of telling someone to break their bones.
Well,
To be
you
fair,
can
it took divine
understand him
guidance
now.
before I learned how to tell someone to fuck off rightly.
So, what were you doing down here?
He kind of nods his head over at the deceased librarian. Well, we followed her, and then the high priestess.
All right, you followed her down here, or you followed her instructions?
Both.
So, what were you doing down here?
Oh, we were just waiting for you.
Oh, you were waiting for us to go away.
Oh no, we were waiting to kill you.
Ah,
That's he kind of nods his head around. You can tell he's trying to gesture with his hands, but he kind of can't. He just kind of nods around. Yeah, we had this trap set up for y'all. It didn't work.
no. It also you might want to pick a place where people are more likely to go. I mean, had we not just pushed the statue, we would have just left you, and you would have been sitting here for God knows how long.
Oh no, we had a way around that. The high priestess had another one of the discs.
Huh. All right.
I mean, we were fine down here, and theoretically, I mean, um, he kind of nods at the priestess. I mean, she could have also teleported us out theoretically. Um, Elanthea had plenty of other tricks up her sleeve, but that's not
Hmm.
even counting the priestess.
Do you have any questions, Bjorn?
So what? Are you going to be any trouble for us?
I have no intention of being trouble whatsoever.
That's wise.
I'm not stupid.
Good.
Have you
No,
ever
that's
asked what the scheme was? What the whole thing they're doing here?
He
Why
doesn't
was-
seem to know.
Ah, he's full of shit. He must know something. They're a scheming people. It's not racist, that's culture.
To be fair, you didn't directly ask what everybody was doing. You just said, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah. He's got to know a few things. He's got to learn everything he can, or else he's up for the chop if he's uninformed.
Hey, so my friend here kind of want to know why you're so charming with Devilkind.
And the undead.
And the we undead, yeah.
Well, we tend to. Well, actually, it's mostly demons, and then we have well, we had the two succubus, and then that kind of. Y'all kind of finished that. She's been in a very foul mood ever since you killed off her friend there, by the way. I don't think you're gonna enjoy your time when you go on down to have a chat with her. She's very, very pissed off right now.
Oh, she's here.
Oh yeah. In the
Oh.
other room across the way.
Oh, well, that's handy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We don't have to track her down then.
Oh yeah, no. As a matter of fact, they should be just about finished with and he just kind of pauses as he realizes he probably shouldn't have said that.
Uh-oh.
Finished with?
Fellas, I think we're on a timer here.
Oh, for fuck's sake, cock him on the head, let's go.
Yeah, just gotta bonk him and drag him with me into the main room.
He makes a very indignant squeak when you wonk him.
Why do you think drows squeak? Is this something in the audiobooks?
Well, I mean, most people squeak if you whack them in the head, or they make some kind of a sound.
They're like Saiyans. They squeak.
Let me copy this guy to. Wait, no, I can just drag him over. Never mind.
Drow are
Drag
just
him
like
over.
rodents. I'm Drizzt Doran!
We just move all y'all over at
Now
once.
you followed her blade of twinkling death!
So now you're in the main atrium. I assume you're probably going to deposit him here somewhere.
No, I'm taking him with me so I can keep an eye on him.
Oh, that's going to be fun. So I assume somebody picked up the hexagonal talisman.
I've got it.
That'll be this door up here.
Along with one of the whips, just for the hell of it.
All right.
And I'm gonna hold him in front of me as a shield.
You know that likely won't do much.
No, it's
Well, it
fine.
might
See,
be.
if we just rope him down onto the shield, here we go, like a few more lashings. There we go, look at him. Probably be
No,
easier if
I'm-
his legs weren't dragging on the floor, but you know.
No, I mean that likely won't have much of an effect other than making your shield a lot heavier.
I am just gonna hold him until we get in through the door, and then just gonna toss him to the side.
Okay.
Just the idea of trying to tape him to Bjorn's shield, and then there's a size issue. Just his
Yeah,
upper
'cause he-
torso on the shield, everything else is splayed out in the ground.
And the problem is that he's just gonna stand up and start running with me attached to his back.
All right. So, yep. You lot would be opening the door. You'd be heading on downstairs.
I've got
And it
one
is-
spell left.
You're gonna have
No.
some fun here.
Yeah, I'm poisoned.
No key points. Oh
Yep.
dear.
So, you do notice you start heading down the stairs. It is a straight staircase down. Oh, I need to actually copy y'all and bring y'all there. All right. Let's get you in some semblance of an order. Who's going first? It's gonna have to be single file line, unfortunately.
Yeah, Bjorn. Otherwise,
Bjorn?
what's the point of the meat shield?
Oh, so you are carrying him forward.
Yeah, I'm carrying forward.
All right. Then who? Because I'm just gonna copy paste y'all over there. Gaddix, where are you going in the queue?
Yeah.
There you go. And then probably Uzi in the back, if I had to guess. There we go.
Mhm.
Copy. And you all start descending down the stairs. Hell, why did half of you did not come? There we go. Y'all start heading on down the staircase. It's actually a fairly long march. But you head on down, and then let me actually. Oh, I need to go over this to quick as well. Go. All right, and then eventually you start seeing some light, and you get into this lovely area.
Oh, they're well fucked.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to point out this lovely little circle area up here. It's actually a giant globe of darkness. And inside that little chamber seems to be more of that black goo, but it seems to solidify into some sort of a giant orb that seems to be about the size of I'm trying to think of a ball that's appropriate
Oops, sorry.
size. A little bit bigger than a basketball. It's hovering in the air, and the drow priestess that's standing behind it is finishing off a little bit of an incantation, but then she reaches out, she holds her hand out, and it kind of shrinks down into the palm of her hands, and she takes it in, and she just kind of gives a little smile and just says, "Why, hello there. A bit
Hello.
later than I anticipated."
Well, we kind of had to deal with your welcoming party first.
She
That
just
would
kind
be a
of
good
pauses.
idea
and-
to split her out, lads.
Well,
Oh.
pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
You have a friend.
Well, I mean, we've just become recent acquaintances. We could go on to a bloomin' friendship.
Hmm.
Quite a few are welcome under the under my temple roof. Again, spread out, lads, spread out. Come on. Oh, she's talking.
You recognize the succubus from last time. She looks the same as last time. However, she does look like she's a little bit more armed. It looks like she has that black goo, and it's almost encasing her body.
Oh dear.
And she looks pissed. And she's staring y'all down. She's staying quiet for a change. And the priestess just says, I'm sorry that y'all couldn't be here when the real fun was, but, well, I trust I won't be seeing you again anytime soon.
I'm struggling to decipher her fucking token.
Let me bring it all the way up. Bloop.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, there we go. There's the priestess bit. Okay, got you.
There's the priestess bit.
Yeah.
So, as she's talking, actually, give me a perception check to see if anybody notices this.
Why not? Nope. Betrayed as always.
Oh yeah, because yeah, you're
Yep, still poisoned.
Bjorn notices, as she's talking, she has a momentary. She flinches ever so slightly. As you can see, a little tentacle kind of worms its way out across her shoulder. And she gives an audible flinch, and she looks like she's not at all happy, but she continues talking. And she
Oh
just says,
dear.
I suppose, after my lovely associates handle you, I'll be able to get back on with my work. But for the moment, I guess I'm going to have to take my leave. And she takes a little look over her shoulder. You hear a burbling laugh, almost like it's through water or something. And she steps back into the globe of darkness. And she and whatever is in the globe of darkness all, oops, might help if I'm on the right thing. She and everything that was in the globe of darkness. Oops, it helps if I'm on the right damn thing.
Get X.
Oop. They blink out.
Well, that thing's fucking familiar.
So, Gaddix, you still got the rope with the green goop on?
Yeah, so I'm trying to think.
Could you kindly hand it over here?
Yeah, I'll give it Bjorn. This is like a better idea because it's like if it doesn't really work crossbow the way I was thinking. Yeah, so I'll hand it to.
Right now, this one kind of moves a step over here, and he just gives a sigh. And very calmly, he just says, why did you return? You knew what was going to happen.
Ah, but I don't think any of us all wanted to miss the final.
What are you talking about? This is our first time here.
He just kind of raises a hand, and he just
Also,
says, very well.
Gaddix moves back a bit.
Shoot him, shoot him,
back
fucking
really
shoot
big.
him. Gaddix, fucking shoot him.
You just see him raise his hand, and then he just drops it. And give me initiative. After I clear the tracker. There we go.
Pio, do you want to move Uzan up a bit? Or reposition at all?
All right.
God fucking damn it.
We are not moving. Fucking hell.
He's not either, so it's okay.
A lot of us have been so close, around 10 and under.
I've been rolling 5 or 6 on initiatives.
Zana, you saw he's signaling to his minions. You decided you want to do something about that.
We're finally not in the field of influence. You can use a big radius.
I don't have a big radius. I just have a cone.
Really? But you had a decent radius spell for like increasing weight or something.
Oh yeah, that one I have a. But
Yeah,
no,
go
most
with
of
your
my
biggest.
stuff is my phone. Alright. And okay. Just that and pulse wave.
All right. And who exactly is hit with that? Just the succubus and him?
Yep.
Or just him?
Yeah, just those two.
Those two.
Dovir.
Ah.
And they are
Wow.
pulled 15 feet towards me.
Oh no.
And then I
Oh.
move back.
It's to help with your stubby
15.
legs.
Yep. Yeah, that's
Right.
appreciated.
I don't want that bitch near me.
She is looking at you, Harton. Meanwhile, does an 18 hit Horik?
Yes.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's a
Ah, but you
crossbow.
Yeah,
You
can
catch
grab
it.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see the damage. Oh yeah, he catches that.
Yeah. I don't think you could fail.
I just throw the crossbow bolt away behind me.
In that case, 1, 2, 3,
Oh yeah, they
4.
get to go first. We're at the fucking bottom of a list.
He takes his long sword. He looks at all of you. Misses.
Can't even hit the captive.
That's who he's trying to hit. Yes.
Hey, that's my captive. Get
He
your own.
misses the captive.
No,
How?
I'd say he'd have advantage because the dude's restrained.
Yeah, let's say. What is
Then
he?
only one hits.
Yeah.
Is he not getting a plus on this? What the fuck is going? No, he is getting the plus. Okay, yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah,
he's rolling like shit.
Garbage.
he's restrained. So yeah, he's gonna hit the.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
that's enough damage. He's
He's
dead.
yours, Bjorn. Go get him.
Your captive's dead as a shit. And he's looking at you, Uzana. He's mad.
Don't
Get
you
it.
fucking dare.
That guy dropped like a rock.
I mean, he was mostly dead.
Yeah, we'd already kicked the shit out of him. Bjorn had taken his bigger axe on him.
Woof.
That hits. Okay.
You don't want to move there and fire your crossbow
Why?
because you're in 5 feet of an enemy.
Oh, I thought it was only the enemy that I was, if I was shooting at that enemy.
No, if you've got some dude with you.
Ah, balls. So I can't flank and then shoot someone.
It's all
I
right.
thought about that.
Bjorn's got the flanking as long as Susanna's there. And then Horik will come in.
Oh, never mind.
You might as well move back to him.
Horik.
I was only joking.
Fuck it. I don't care.
If Horig wants to, I don't. Can you run all the way up to the? Can you run past Bjorn and get the covered rope and then get up to the succubus?
If I can get a quick handoff, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, handoffs are a 4+. You can do this.
No, handoffs are 3+. They're always accurate.
Yeah, but he's got tiny hands though.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not a treatment. It's fine.
Because you could get some of that green gunk on that succubus with the black gunk on her. Explode the bitch.
Did the DM plan for this?
Oh, I'm not sure that y'all want to do that. But you can do it.
That sounds like a ringing endorsement. Do it.
Can I throw it from here?
You can give it a shot.
You explode my dog, I'm gonna fucking. Ugh.
He's gonna explode you and himself as well.
He's gonna fumble and we're all gonna die. Yeah.
No, I have a feeling the explosion radius might be larger than we would hope.
She could be bluffing. Remember, the DM could be bluffing.
It might just be a very violent, localized explosion. Or you could
Don't
just
get
roll.
intimidated.
Fuck.
Don't get intimidated by the DM pulling out the ruler and then cover from the one end of the table to the other.
You know who you are, Horik. You're a grim servant of death.
Oh
Yeah.
God, no! Pour it deep, pour it. Grim servant of death.
I'm throwing the rope like a bolus, basically.
Shit, we're
try and
fucking
tangle up
dead.
She looks so defeated right
We
now.
may just have to
what
go
you
back.
say-
We may just have to go back to the turn this didn't happen.
So what you're saying is we're not gonna play the heist campaign with these characters.
I'm going to allow something to try to save your bacon here. Uh,
She trying to
I don't-
catch it.
No, I think she's trying to dodge it.
he's trying to dodge it. All right, let's see how many.
I mean, it loses strength with every 5 feet outwards, right?
No. All right, so here's some fun and exciting news.
You could just have said that the gunk had fallen off the rope long ago. I wanted to point out.
Wait, yeah, the rope wouldn't have gunk on it. You had it in a vial. You would have to reapply it. Thank you. You've pointed something out. You have pointed out a hole.
No, I pointed out the last time that since the flask was pulled in, there was only gunk on the rope, so that's why we kept the rope with the gunk on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you would not. Yeah, that gunk probably would have at least hardened.
Aww.
Oh, we don't
Otherwise,
get to
the
die
only thing
today.
you do. Now, don't get me wrong. I planned for that. I knew exactly how much damage it was, but
This feels like when Blankboard punched a magical staff. And I had to remind the party what usually happens when a magical staff is broken.
Yes.
yeah. Ask the city of Luskan about that.
But just out of curiosity, since this is going to happen, what would have happened in the other reality where we had a flask?
All right. So first off,
Yeah, we're just copying Puffin Forest video, Grim
Yeah.
Servant at this point.
Yeah, let's
How we
find
had to-
out.
The explosion was so big it blew an alternate timeline into existence.
What was the TPK gonna look like?
that.
Which
Oh,
one?
what? Oh, that's 2 GM. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I was gonna say yes.
35,
That looks okay. Yep, this is good.
35, 37, 63.
And it has to do double my health.
It was all one explosion.
Oh, we got a deck save, right?
No.
I'm not looking at it, which means I'm immune, right? Because I'm a badass.
And not to mention the problem is then chances are the room would probably start caving in on you.
Problem solved.
Oh,
that was-
well.
Solving the problem forever, but wouldn't it? Or well, that's probably solving the
It
problem
was
once and for all.
12. It was 12d20.
But wouldn't it once and for all?
Yeah, in a 5-foot radius.
Although I will point out that it did roll 2 natural ones.
Yeah, we would have been fine.
Darling, what's your HP?
I'm at 54 right now. Max 62.
Yeah, the just 4 would have been 63. It would have done over double your HP over all of them.
Instant death.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
15,
3 punches
69.
at succubus.
Yeah, that's much less fun. Look at how boring this is now.
I think only one of them might have hit.
Did you get any of the crits? Wait, no, yeah, you don't have advantage, so none of them hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, she's higher than 16.
Yes, that she said they got her like an armor, so.
Yep.
Welp.
Speaking of, hey, Auric,
Yeah.
give me a wisdom save.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing he doesn't have key points right now.
Yeah! You have a friend. She looks very pleased with herself. And she tells you, why, thank you, my darling. Are you ready to assist me?
Did you
Bjorn.
bring lunch?
She says, yes,
I'm
I
getting
have lots
hungry.
of lunch.
Oh dear, looks like we have a case heart, another problem.
We're not naming after
Anyway.
me, it happened once. If you're gonna keep up with that, I'm gonna say it's a Bjorn every time I miss my swing.
Zing.
Alright, but at the very least, I am not swinging it against friends now, am I?
Go
Anyway,
ahead,
I'm gonna
don't
start-
Bjorn this, Bjorn.
I'm trying to hit the guy in front of me.
Thus, the torch is passed
You hit?
from one dwarf
Yeah.
to the next.
Then, and... gonna bracer it. Damn. I don't think I've rolled very high with this thing. And I'm also gonna do the fire rune. Haven't used that yet.
Okay.
So it takes 2d6 of fire damage. It's an extra 9. And he has to do a beat 15 on a strength save.
Fucking hell.
Hey, so he's restrained. And he's gonna take 2d6 at the start of his turn again.
Oh,
Hang on. I still,
yeah,
hang on. I
say,
still have.
you have another one, I forgot, yeah.
Yep.
Advantage.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I forgot. I also had advantage on the other
Because
one.
you might crit.
Oh.
Ah. And another 12.
Good.
Oh, 5e Roll20 added some nice pictures to their conditions page.
Oh, nice.
Paralyzed is pretty good.
Martin.
I'll see the pictures. Let's see. Well... Just gonna shift a wee bit. I can see the look she's giving me. I'm also gonna snap my fingers at that armor cunt. He's currently got an issue. So he'll have disadvantage on this save. Jesus, look at that. Yeah, I'm kind of bollocksed right now. He doesn't even take the damage.
Even restrained.
Yep. Yeah, one more bit. There we go.
There's Anna.
first things first, I'm going to walk away. If he wants to take the attack of opportunity, he can.
You definitely will. Wait, he's restrained. He
Yeah,
can,
just
he can do
disadvantage.
that, yeah.
11 does not hit.
Hey,
Don't like the way she's looking at me. Don't like the way Harton's looking at her, or Horrick's looking at her either. Is that the kind of goofy eyes I was making?
It was the kind of goofy eyes he was making.
Well, he doesn't know that. He's asking.
I know. That's why I tell everybody else in case they want to mention it.
Yep.
Ugh.
And now I'm just gonna fireball the restrained man. Oh, wrong one. 4.
Not a good day for
And you hit?
cantrips.
by the way, it's not gonna change anything, but just to mention it, the save to beat isn't 15, it's 14. I had assigned the wrong one. It was my con modifier, not my strength.
Okay.
Just wanted to point it out for later on, next time he has to do his con save. Oh, strength save, sorry.
That's my turn.
All right. Now we have. They saw that. And. Zana.
Oof.
Yep, that hits.
On.
Nope. Sleep time.
Just cursed.
Actually, what is the distance for hand crossbow?
It is the. Let me pull it up one more
Yeah,
time.
they should be a disadvantage at this range.
30 to 120.
Yep. So that misses
Yep.
with an
Okay.
11.
Oh, that misses, yeah.
Woo!
I mean,
And
Horrick's in
then
range. They could always shoot him.
They're not shooting him. Unfortunately, oh. So, lovely Gaddix. Does a 17 hit?
No, it does not.
Then you're lucky.
Because I have shield for that.
Oh, you had to use shield for it?
Yeah. But I'm not taking that hit. It's worth it.
This fellow is going to give a whack to Gaddix. I think a 21 hits.
Oh, I can't shield that.
It's also the same shield, so.
Oh, that's yeah.
Oh,
And
right.
then-
He also has to take 2d6 of
Yeah.
fire damage.
Yeah, give me that for me.
8.
8. Okay. And then, yet again, Gaddix. 8 misses. He whiffs you.
So is that 15 damage?
Yeah.
I take the
yes.
full damage? Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
And what's the roll I have to make strength?
yeah, strength.
Yep.
Ah, he breaks
Oh,
it.
well.
Gaddix.
You've got advantage to swipe at him, but
Not
Yeah.
anymore.
yeah, he does flanking.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to save the rest of the spell slots for a shield in case I need it. So yeah. That's all I got left is like 2 spell slots for shield. It's like I can't in good conscience like do radiant shit or branding smite. So we're just gonna stab him twice.
And you hit.
Didn't even fucking need it. Of course I didn't. And then I'm gonna have Kago bite the succubus.
Or a Horrick.
Horek, snap out of it.
Orc.
Does a 15 hit Orc?
That's a miss on both.
No, the second one would have, but not the first one.
I tried.
Orc, your wonderful succubus lady is asking you to bring Harton over. And if he doesn't come along, please give him a punch.
Can Kago take an attack of opportunity?
Please
mean, you
come with
can't-
me, sir. And I reach out my hand to take his.
Hold on.
I don't think it
Never
succeeded.
mind. Continue. I tried.
Horik,
Tried
no
so
lad, come on,
hard.
don't do this, wee man.
So far.
I'll make him out at you.
Don't go doing this, wee man.
I'll just wait till your turn before you can take my hand. I'm a polite little halfling.
When he's sober.
So, I believe, that hits Chicago. 7 slashing for Chicago.
Okay. I feel like Kago should be slashing resistant. He's a fucking metal dog.
Bjorn.
Yeah.
Horik is asking for Harton's hand.
Don't
And,
you worry,
you
fucking
you
get
have a
him.
drow.
Put him in the fucking floor.
I'm working on it. All right, there, now stand still.
Advantage.
Stop moving.
Advantage, you're flanking.
Oh yeah, right.
Fuck's sake. Stop! Bjorn, don't be so Bjorn!
Widen your stance.
Oh God. Well, I hit.
Did you? Oh, you do have advantage. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So you did hit.
Yeah, I'm standing over.
10.
There's a reason I'm standing where I'm standing because we
Yeah.
need it.
And you just now did that.
Oh wait, I also forgot my bracers.
2.
Zap.
Have you really got that set to a D6, not a D4?
Yeah, it's on D6.
I don't believe you.
Harton, you have a halfling who's asking for your hand to go off to see the wizard.
I don't know, Oric. It's a wee bit of a tense situation. I'll need some time to think on this. Can you stand with me a wee minute while I think this on over?
I feel like the bracers are like GFIs. It's a 2+ that works half the time.
Horik, the ever wonderful succubus did tell you that if he doesn't come, you have to punch him until he comes.
I'm not saying no, though.
Phrasing?
I'm not saying
Either
no.
or
I'm
works.
saying I'm just thinking about it. It's not a refusal. I may eventually join him. It's just, right now I'm thinking it over.
So what are you going to do, Harton?
Can't really do a whole lot in this position with so few spells, so I'm just going to snap my fingers at the cunt in armor again. Or, yeah, let's put him down first. He's not got disadvantage on this, sadly.
On the drow?
Yeah, as an elf, they are kind of
this
bouncy.
guy,
Yep.
yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Oh.
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
I was even when you had like the most damage.
Susanna, you have somebody's asking for your husband's hand. It's mildly uncomfortable. That's usually you.
Not as often as you
Uh,
think.
Well, hand is in you want to take him somewhere, or hand is in marriage, and I lift my hand. I've got the ring already.
Lovely one, isn't it? Look at that, did it myself.
It is very lovely.
No, he wants to take me to that evil succubus so she can suck my soul out through her teeth, because she's an absolute infernal whore.
Is she that woman from your dreams?
Aye, the one who's getting in there, because I want my reality woman. I've got you, I don't need fucking her.
Ah.
Kill her for me, would you? Or actually, we should deal with it the right man, But,
Yeah.
lady's choice.
I don't think I could move you up there. I was actually thinking about it. Well, that'll come later.
Okay, how about you think, love? As for now, Horik, I'm just, thinking it over, that's all.
Right.
I don't think I'm going to be able to stop myself punching him the next round.
I think both
I'm
of these.
afraid the lady insists.
Right. This on the draw man?
Yeah.
Cantrips, why do you roll so bad?
I know we're doing so badly. Jesus Christ.
He's just making his saves.
Yep.
Really wish I had a second attack instead.
That be it.
6. And then Uzi.
Mhm.
I don't think a 5 hits you.
It does not.
Then Gaddix. Does an 18 hit?
Nope.
Okay.
But did you have to shield again?
Same shield, right?
Yeah, your turn hasn't come up yet. I think.
Yeah. So same shield.
He misses Gaddix. He's decided, fuck this shit. And he misses Bjorn. What the fuck is up with these rolls?
I'll go for the taller one. Still misses.
I am very fucking confused.
Well, no, actually, it
Okay,
would have
yeah,
to be
that's
another shield because their turn comes before yours.
Mm.
So who shot at you, you shielded. Then your turn comes up and the shield goes away.
Yeah,
then the
my
round
turn's
cycles.
next.
Yeah,
I'm saying
so
from the
it's still the
previous
same.
round.
No, because they attacked him previously. So yeah, now that it's their turn again, it would have been a different shield.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah, because last
Yeah.
round they would have shot at you, you shielded, which lasts until the end of your turn.
Because
and your turn's
now
after
it's
theirs.
your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then cycle
Okay.
back to where they attack you again, so it would have to be a different shield.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Just unfortunate initiative positioning. Anyway, shank him.
Yeah, I'm mad. There we go. I'll take the 6, I guess. Fuck hell.
Okay.
I don't want to use branding smite so bad.
Alright.
Hey. Hey, he's gonna. Okay, carry on.
Carry on my wayward soul.
She insists that he come now.
To be fair,
And
if
if he
he's
does-
given a suicidal command, he does
That's
get
not
the save against
suicidal,
it.
It's not suicidal. She's just saying bring him, and since he's delayed, punch him now. And then drag him over.
I'm saying the punch him now is the suicidal command.
That's not suicidal.
I'm
though.
not at full health, and you're telling me to punch somebody I know will hit me back.
See, the thing is, would he really kill you? He might hit you back, but he's not going to kill you. He's your friend.
I'll
Instant
fucking
reaction.
murder you.
He's done it before to me.
No, it's not suicidal. You all know that none of you are going to kill each other. Seriously injure.
I don't know. Remember when he woke me
How
up?
many times have we rolled nat 20s against each other? Yeah.
I can't believe that the DM is railroading us into not killing each other. Fucking bullshit is what I'm calling it.
Well, go ahead then. Orik,
You must come with me.
I know this. You aren't doing this of your own free will, but fucking hell, I'm gonna make you regret that. Fucking right in the knee, you little bastard! He just limps around a circle for a moment.
He chops around.
So many people had a chance to just tap me with something light, or a punch or
I
something. as I was
I don't
running
have
around.
anything like that.
The dog tried, okay?
You,
He's
you
a
can
good
still
boy.
do an unarmed attack.
Martin
Yeah,
still
what's the
hits
fun
for
in that?
5 if I hit you and I'm poisoned. It's a very low chance.
I was looking at something, and I have accidentally fucked up the character sheet. This is a problem.
Ooh.
Carry on. That was fun and exciting. Here we go. At least I can do this. This character sheet is not fucked up. So, bloop. 18 hits Calgo, yes?
Yes.
Arc.
14!
God.
I mean, it's still the best person for it to happen to.
Yarn.
Yep. The slashing shall hopefully continue.
At least I know the important shit, and I can
guess
repopulate his sheet properly. That misses.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, fuck.
That also misses.
All below 10. All of those rolls.
I'm not saying the die algorithm is fucked, but
It pretty much is. I think it's skewed depending on the level of the sheet, to be honest.
Oh, that's the end of my turn.
Double eights.
Then. Hurting.
I'm a fighter. That's the end of my turn.
Ooh, like he's limping around, just taking a moment to collect himself. Deep breath. Uzi, would you just help me keep this little man in one place while I fucking deck him?
Sure.
Thank you, love. 5 bludgeoning as I cloud him on the ear.
Roll your save.
This kebab. Hey!
Hey,
Hi.
Ulrich, I know you weren't doing that of your own free will. Now go beat the fucking shit out of her or him. Just get away from me, you wee kneecapper. That's the end of my turn. Actually, hang on. I have seen how we're targeting the wife, so I'll get in front of her.
Okay. Uzana.
Okay. Here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I realized one of the ways I fucked him up. Oops, that explains a lot.
For your cone, I guess.
That's why his
Yep.
rolls were not doing correctly.
I have one more.
Yeah, we still have a priestess to deal with as well. That's a worry. But we're just out of resources. I also like how my one punch put him into the injured state.
Slave.
I was only just above half.
oh
This
god,
was
the
on
Sherlock
the-
Holmes film.
We
Fuck
both
yeah.
got
Is
ourselves
this
bleeding.
on the succubus?
Fine for those two. Hopefully not hitting Cargo.
Yeah.
I don't want to hit Cargo.
You've lost your cone? Yeah, it's easy. He's not even affected.
Yeah.
Oof.
And they
Oof.
both, push back. And then I will retreat.
Well, the second position she saved.
Yeah, succubus.
Ah,
She
yeah.
saved. But... Okay. And then let me write down her damage.
You're just lucky I saved my last oi, Horik.
I honestly thought you were gonna oi him.
I was tempted, but no, can't do it.
If it was Bjorn, you would have oied him.
Yeah,
Let's be fair.
Heart.
Yeah.
yeah, that hits. Probably a nap time as well, because I'm cursed with this one. Nope, actually say standing.
You're not supposed to say that.
I am more poisoned.
That does not hit Hork. Alright, now, hold on, because I'm putting his attack back into place. I had found out why part of this was fucky wucky in the first place. So. Damage. Okay, there we go. I have to roll back up to where the damage was because I had oops-a-daisied his sheet. There we go. Because I was looking at something that was on his sheet, and then it kind of fucked itself.
I'm not feeling hugely optimistic right now.
I
We're
don't
a
know
bit-
why. I mean,
We're a bit wrecked.
that is.
I
that
mean,
is a
I'm
little-
fine.
Yes, some of you are a little bit wrecked, but
I've got one spell slot.
I too have one spell slot.
Yeah, but you're gonna burn yours next time you get hit. I gotta kind of keep a hold of mine just in case.
I mean, I do have cure wounds. I could do a thing.
Mm-hmm.
you could, yeah.
And we've still got a priestess to beat up.
Well,
If she
kind
shows
of
up again.
skedaddled. Yeah.
Well, she said she was going to come back.
Right, Kiara.
Hopefully after 8 hours.
Wow.
She needs her beauty sleep.
And so do we.
Okay, there we go. That should be correct. See.
We'll just set a time
Yay!
trap with a bit of rope going into black goo.
So, Gaddix, 23 hits you.
Yes.
I kind of feel like he's going after the wrong one here.
So
No,
12
don't worry.
damage.
No, see, he's swinging at both of you.
Yeah. Yep, and he misses this time.
Yep.
Gaddix.
Hold on, currently doing math.
By the way, I pulled over longsword +2, but I was manually doing the numbers anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Fuck, she's not even hurt.
Yeah, we've not done anything to her yet.
All right, you know the succubus.
Yeah, it's alright.
The succubus is hurt.
Bjorn will deal with him.
All right, so Kago gets 16 points back.
That's a great roll. Well done.
I imagine the sound from Corko healing is the same sound as droids repairing in KOTOR.
No, it's like it's like Bastion from Overwatch. The little arms come out and start welding him back together. And I still gotta shank a bitch. I'm not gonna shank a bitch.
One hit.
Oh, you hit the hit.
I did hit. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, with
six, man.
26.
Oh, that's right. I have advantage. Fuck. I hurt.
I'm trying to work out what I should punch. I think this one here is probably the most dangerous of the lot.
Oh. All miss.
Yeah. Damn it! What happened to my rolls?
All under 10. Fucking hell.
Do you want me to sugarcoat it, or do you want me to give it to you straight? It's like,
Zana,
Mm-hmm.
give me a wisdom save.
oh no.
Does she have advantage on charm effects as a Vidalcan?
I don't think so.
None of her racial abilities.
I have no. Yep, on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma savings throw.
Yeah.
22.
Oh.
Very good.
Oh.
She had that.
Yeah.
He
Dodged.
lets out an infuriated shriek. She is mad right now.
Keep your fucking hands off my woman. And your thoughts. And your weird infernal powers.
Bjorn.
Yep. Punishing shall continue
So morale improves.
until this fucker's dead.
If he hits, morale improves. It's been sinking for a while.
One hit. Let's get some bracelet damage going on. There we
Yay,
go. at
finally,
least.
some other sides of a dice.
Yeah. And the second hit. 19.
22 total.
Okay.
No, not 22. What am I thinking? 4.
All right, Harton.
Fucker's still up, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Does he look on his last legs? Still got some fight in him?
I mean, he's looking hurt, but he doesn't look like a wind could blow him over.
Well then, fuck the
Fuck the droid darter on the left.
Carter. Dex save. He does not save.
Give him a wee burst of radiant for fucking shooting us all the time.
Yep, he doesn't look too happy. Who's Anna?
Run on fumes now, love.
We've got to get rid of this guy. He is still here.
Hey, nice.
I hit.
Oh,
This.
close to average.
Mm-hmm.
Now. Uzi. 8 does not hit. And then Arton. 5 does not hit.
I get to be like Horik and catch the bolt. Because it bounced along the floor and skidded to a halt by my boot.
Well then, neither
Ah.
of those hit.
Now you get the shitty rolls.
Gadix.
Dibs on his sword.
What are you
Really
talking about?
starting
That's
to
my
piss
sword.
me off.
You didn't call dibs.
What are you gonna do? Do it right there at the back the whole time?
I might lend it to you for a mild fee. Or maybe get you to do that fucking fence you didn't paint. Did Gadix
Yeah, that's
eviscerate
about
him?
No.
Jesus Christ, this guy's
No.
got a lot of HP.
Oh, he does.
Damn, I was really hoping I
Yeah, it's
did
about
it
to say.
so that I could literally say I just punched him upwards from the groin with my arm blade. just kept going up. So you can... Okay, Congo turn.
Auric.
Okay, Kago, don't do shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or-
it's worth skipping. Oh god.
Why do I even have this thing? What is life? Why are we here? What happens
19 and
when we die?
19 hit. Very good.
Can he be dead now?
Jesus.
Oh. He's not dead yet.
Rita, do you not understand? We can't take something on with 200 HP.
No, it's not 200 HP.
Close enough. Fucking hell.
199.
I feel like
Oh,
screen
ouch.
cheating right now.
There we go. And now the succubus. Yet again. Arton.
Fuck's sake. Don't need a replay of this.
Hey.
Fuck off.
It's fine.
Yep, she's looking really pissed off.
Still
Bjorn.
close to a fail, though, despite the +7.
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh,
Should've-
God.
Bracers.
And your bracer.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow. I'm very disappointed. I didn't get a chance to do the thing.
Oh. Okay.
He drops.
Right
Ah.
fucking time.
Fuck. Yeah.
Rita, how much HP did he have?
It was 183.
Fuck's sake! After several fights where all our resources gone. Thanks!
Well,
I
I'd also
think we
like
might
to
have
point
annoyed
out.
her at the last round when we accidentally tied up the boss monster. The
Oh no,
whole
because this
fight.
is how it already was. But you also have to remember. Look at the other two.
What?
Look at the other guys in the field. There's not a lot of strong people left on the field.
I know, but that's more HP than a dragon.
Dragons have more than that.
Not a bunch of adult ones. They've got less than that.
Since when?
Ugh.
Yep, but they also have more important shit as well.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm guessing I can't drop my sword and pick his up right now, right?
Not right now, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice try, but no.
Yeah. Hmm.
Trying to get your movement on.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up here and do interference on this guy.
Eyton, you have a very pissed off succubus staring at you.
Yeah, I go pick up the sword.
All right, so I'll give you the stats on that then.
Nah, I don't have martial weapons.
Ah, okay, never mind.
You can't use marital weapons, but you're the only
I can use
married one
marital
in this
weapons. I
party.
can't use martial weapons. Very different.
Now, what you gonna do?
Gonna ignite the fucker to the left again.
Okay, dex save.
Gonna do it while looking at the succubus. Just snap off to the side.
Give her that "you're next, bitch" look.
Alright.
I was trying to drag him off the screen, and then I realized I don't have him off screen right now.
Yeah, just X him.
Who's Anna?
Mm-hmm.
What do?
At least we don't have many left. Let's try another low damage cantrip. Oh, pleasantly surprised.
Okay, and is she going to? Why is that like that? Thank you.
Yeah, a young red dragon at CR 10 has 178 HP.
What the fuck?
And a lower AC of 18.
No, my guy had an AC of 17.
Yeah, that makes the difference. Yeah.
He actually killed him. Okay, so yep, you hit the. Yep, and she's definitely.
I think we're all set for the dragon heist then.
Disadvantage on her next weapon attack. Or for the end of her next turn.
The Hydra you guys fought had less HP. Then it had more. Then it had less. Then it had more.
Malgern forgot how hydras work.
No, he didn't. That one didn't react to fire.
Does a 19 hit Bjorn?
Yes.
Oof.
How?
Now
What?
you've pissed him off.
I've missed what moved. Is my thing out of date? How does short sword attack him from there?
Because Bjorn walked over to him, so that might be what you're not seeing.
Oh yeah, if you don't see Bjorn over there, then
Bjorn
yeah,
is now
you-
over here.
Okay, maybe I've got the guy up there.
Yeah, the guy is here and Bjorn is standing next to him.
Okay, cool. I'm one space out of sync.
Yeah, give yourself
Okay,
a
yeah, that
refresh, man, maybe. You've got a few turns to go.
Maybe you should move to a real country with real infrastructure.
He is.
Please
He's in
don't.
one of
It's
the
horrible
only
here.
countries
Yeah.
with real infrastructure.
Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's where all the billionaires are building their bunkers, right? Yeah.
Yep.
You have a dead ooze thing. An ooze drow.
Yeah, we'll worry about that later.
Ooze drow.
Kago bite.
Oh.
Kago no.
Damn, he did good damage too.
Yeah, of course he wasted
Sure.
a twang and then a twang.
And a twang. That's not a twang, it's a twang.
No, Kago's over here. He's over
Doesn't
here.
matter.
Yeah, that's why
That's fucking hell.
I was being funny.
A twang and a twang.
Alright.
Like, you
The
just see him
succubus is
shoot
looking
one,
very
and
ill.
So we meet again.
then the ray gun fizzles. And he kind of starts hitting it with his palm. Fucking nut now, you.
Ooh, fucking hell.
You see him like
Oh.
switch out heat sinks.
There we go. That's some real fucking damage. Never mind. That's some theoretical damage.
Nice.
What fucking
Really good stuff.
numbers
It's
are
not
here?
too bad.
No, it's good.
Hey, it's damage, okay?
No, it's good. It's pretty high in the dice.
I mean, he didn't Malgern it.
I quit.
That's because she's still alive.
Yeah.
He didn't Malgern it. She swipes pitifully at
She
Hork.
Bjorned it, though.
Yeah, she Bjorned it, yeah. Bjorn!
We're gonna
many
make a
dwarf
laughing stock of
actors are-
every dwarf in the
I was gonna
campaigns.
say, is this gonna be a thing? Yeah. Just have the
Ah.
list of dwarven adjectives and the Raxus index.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey, I actually rolled more than 2 or 1.
Yeah, the only
Correct.
respectable dwarf in the setting will be your mom so fat.
I'm gonna point out, you Malgurned it.
Oh, hang on. No, I didn't.
You only barely didn't.
Yeah.
That is the only
Unmalgurned it.
that is the only acceptable amount of damage.
You unmalgurned it.
Yeah.
I have an anti-malcurrent device on me.
Thank you, fucking yeah.
You can always do that one extra.
All right, so it turns out I just need to get Malgurn a taser. Got it.
And just for the hell of it, just in case he crits, just gonna do a second wind. So a D10. Ugh. It's also my con modifier, isn't it? Or
Nope.
No, it's your fire level.
oh right, yeah, fire level. So 9.
That's right. Yeah.
No, 10. Sorry.
She just keeps trying to get me and doesn't understand I'm a taken man. As he loops arms with Uzana.
I understand.
Hmm?
I understand.
I'm sorry. Did you say something, bitch?
I wasn't asking for your fucking commentary. Shut the fuck up. A man is monologuing here.
Yeah, there's a decent roll on
Damn.
damage.
Yeah, but a decent roll on her as well.
Yeah. This is why.
Rosanna.
This is why Zazzle doesn't use Sacred Flame too often.
Oh boy.
We're slowly crawling towards victory.
12.
Downside,
And-
as a succubus, I think she's got a little bit of thing about fire.
Yeah, she does, but that doesn't matter because she's dead
Okay.
and
Oh, thank
gone.
you.
And you're out of initiative.
Oh.
Ah.
Thank you, love. It's not always the treatment I'd expect for you to do to a woman who's interested in me, but this time it was well appreciated.
And Bjorn's gonna go on take his prize at +2 longsword.
You just see Gaddix just drop his crossbow and just start leaning on it with both arms, like, you
Which means I think you'll be giving up the bracer.
bitch.
Why would I be giving up the bracer?
You can't have everything,
Oh,
come
so-
on.
Or can he?
You've got to share it out a bit.
Alright, and let me pull up the numbers for that for you.
Well, it's a D8 plus 2.
Yeah.
Well, there might be more to it.
Yeah, because it also does fire damage.
It also lets you always have spiders around you at all times.
I will point out, it is a longsword. It does 1d10. If it's two-handed, it's 1d10 plus. For you, it's only going to be +2 because you do not have the ooze, the ooze benefits. And then you have an extra. It's going to be a 1d6 fire damage +2 for you because you don't have ooze damage.
So yeah, you don't need the brace, the bangle.
Now, if it's if you're wielding it one-handed because you have a shield, then it's 1d8, but the fire damage is the same.
So what?
Random
So
kaboom.
It's a D8 and a D6 plus 2.
Yeah. It's effectively it's the same thing. It's just that instead replace the D10 with a D8.
It's,
okay, yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
colossal upgrade. You'd expect to get something like this at level 10 or more.
Oh,
So you're sorted.
hang on. Oh. Okay, this time it actually managed to. There we go. Now I have the 2. And yeah, how much fire damage did you say was?
D6.
D6. Just a D6.
And that was on regardless of it was one or two-handed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you only get to use it once per turn.
Okay. Hang on, let me just check if this is working.
Sure. Yeah, and then roll the damage so we can check.
Okay, I need to add the
5
dice.
damage.
It's just because it automatically writes in. So I was just wondering if.
Nah, it's just showing you example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just make sure this works. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
There you go. There you go. Oh, wait, no. That's it. It was
Right?
1d8 plus 4 is the string. Because I put it in. There you go. So it's not the extra plus.
Right. Give it.
It's just the string.
Give the bangles. Come on.
All right. But I just got you do know you have to be up front to actually to work, right?
I usually would be. It's my kind of thing anyway, don't you worry.
So yeah, Scotch, I forgot that the magic wasn't magic. It was for the that was his modifier. But I wrote it in wrong because I was in a hurry.
I'll see if it's any good for myself. If not, I'll pass it on to Gax. Because it needs to be on a weapon attack, so it doesn't... Well, I suppose if Oric picks up a monk weapon...
So I can't clamp it to Kago? Damn.
No.
No, Kago does not have anything that one can wear bracers
But if
on.
Horik starts hitting things with sticks, I can give it to him.
But what if I give him metal dentures?
He's not a creature. He can't attune.
Yeah. This game sucks.
Right. So, what happened to this one? I mean, we've cut up a lot of them. I haven't seen anyone go boneless like that before.
Yep, the drow is more of a drow puddle. You can tell, like, he has the skin, he has the hair, but he's still palette swapped. And he is a goopy mess.
Just stand on his face a few times for the hell of it.
Your boots are very dirty now.
It's alright. I've got a wife who can handle that. Because she casts
Well,
magic. Not for
While
any
they're
other
busy
reason.
with that, is there anything on like these other drow? Like,
Just your bog standard equipment.
all right.
Anything on this guy?
There seems to be that there had been some sort of letters and another one of the insignias. However, the letters, you can't read them because they're currently covered in black goop.
Hmm.
And it's kind of seeping into the paper.
Where the fuck? This is a bit of an issue.
Can't do anything about like a amend on it.
Nah, I'm just thinking on the fact that the big orb's gone again. The one in charge scampered off. And we've got just reams of paperwork that don't mean shit to us. It's a wee bit
And you
frustrating.
had somebody who could translate it for you.
Sort of.
He's dead now.
There were a lot of books upstairs, weren't there?
Aye.
Couldn't we try looking through those?
Aye.
Right?
Wee
If
bit
y'all
annoying.
want to move back, you can.
Oh, before we do, Sarah, do you think there's any indicator of her coming back through here or anything?
Do we have any of the green goop?
You only have the dried bits. They're on the rope.
Can we throw those in the center so if that orb comes back, it blows up?
Sure.
It's worth a try, as long as we're not here.
Aye, it's just a worry. Quite a lot of it. Anyway, let's hit the books. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a droid lexicon or something in there. Probably should have kept one of these wee bastards alive, but tense situation, you know.
A lot of things going and I can't fucking hold back and the cunts are trying to dart me.
Yep. So you do head on back up to the library, and you find that actually most of the books seem to be your regular Arcana things. They don't seem to like they actually were necessarily all evil. Some of them seem to be more demonic in nature, but it seems like this is regular library thing with an Arcana tinge.
Probably from the original inhabitants.
None of this has a drow tinge to it. Demonic, yes. Drow, no.
I mean, only lightly sacred flamed one of them. I'm sure with a bit of slapping around he'd be roused up.
I think he was scorched pretty heavily.
Yeah.
You did kind of roll the 12 on the last hit.
Unless you quickly cast Gentle Repose on him and try to resurrect him or something.
Well, I mean, I could just pump him with a cure wounds. That basically works. Otherwise, we're kind of stuck.
If you want to, I mean, you could give it a go. Otherwise, I mean, you could theoretically try bringing all your stuff with you, but if you want, you can give him It was this one was the last one, correct?
That one's hacked down by an axe, though. If we push the bits together, you cast Mending first, I'll quickly do cure wounds. It might work.
Yeah, I kind of made sure the guy was dead to make sure he wasn't malgurned.
The only thing is the other ones were a little bit ago.
I'll give him a wee look over. At disadvantage, I'm still poisoned.
The one over here, he's pretty close to death's door here.
I have a healer's kit.
You can patch him, try to patch him up.
I'll stabilize a little fucker. Just bearing down them. Today is your lucky day of what is left of your little life. Come along.
He groggily wakes up, and he's looking at you, and he clearly has no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Bjorn, translate this for me.
Alright, let's go through the list. Let's start with the Yorkish. Alright, you're getting this!
You get some recognition, and he turns and he looks at you.
Aye, you're lucky that you're still alive. And if you want to stay alive, you better tell us what we need to know.
You better be fucking literate. As I just drop the mound of paperwork we've been collecting.
He looks at you, he looks at Bjorn, and he just says, "What's this about?"
We want you to read.
Alright.
We want to know what the fuck, why the fuck, where the fuck, and who the fuck. Now get the fuck on it.
As I'm stating it, Ursana, I think you need to take over here. That's a bit outside my Yorkish vocabulary.
What are you talking about? That's half the words you know.
Hello, we would like to know what was going on, who was that priestess, what were they doing, and why were they doing it?
He just kind of gives a little pause. He just says, I thought that would be obvious. And then, oh, I didn't expect to get this far. Where is the frickin'... I want to make sure that I have the correct roll for this.
Well, I mean, without this, we've got nothing to fucking do but wait for an attack. We're kind of at a dead end here.
There we go. So then what ends up happening is... Give me a perception.
Someone who can understand him, probably.
Oh no, this is just looking at him.
Sure, why not? I'll click it. Hang on, hang on. There we go, 14. A mighty number. Huge, if you will.
Oh, fucking hell. So you notice he kind of gets a pause. He starts reading. He gives a pause, and it looks like all of a sudden he's about ready to shit his pants, terrified. Then his eyes roll up in the back, kind of like roll backwards in the back of his skull, and he just falls over.
See, I told you, reading can be bad for you.
Shut the fuck up, what's wrong with him here? Got no
He's dead
fucking
as a
clue.
doornail.
He's what?
He's dead as a doornail. His heart's not going.
The fuck?
Is he undead? I don't like undead.
No, he's
he-
dead.
He's dead.
We didn't see anything magical about this shit.
To be fair, we didn't check either.
Nah, I mean, we looted a bunch of them, and then Uzi checked over some of that. She would have seen these letters if they were magical.
And Uzi, yeah, the letters aren't magical.
Self-suicide, possibly, to...
Could
You can
only
check
be.
him for that.
Wait a minute. A heart attack mysteriously when he was about to give exposition. It's Fox Die.
No. No, that's actually... I knew that y'all could actually possibly do this, so I did build something into this, but...
To make sure we don't get answers.
Fox. Die. Think again.
Well, no, if our group it's Fox Die. I did really like how Hosanna did all the polite versions of the questions Harton asked.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That was amazing. Bjorn,
Yeah.
you hear a tiny little voice in the back of your head that's mildly warbly and wet. And then just says, well, that was a pity.
Did anyone else hear that?
No, did you hear that?
Hear what?
What'd you hear?
Something. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna drop this longsword. So, I'm starting hearing voices, and Uzi, if you're a piece of cancer, see if this thing is cursed. I probably should have asked you before. I'm very sorry.
You should always
look-
consult your local priest for that sort of thing as well.
Well, yeah, I can have a look at it.
Hey, okay, Harden. You're probably going to enjoy this, but please kindly tie me up right now.
We've been mates for decades and all. I don't really think of you in that way.
First.
I'll do this as a job. I'm not going to take pleasure in it.
I fucking hope not.
On the bright side, though, I do know how to do these ropes and knots thanks to Uzi.
I did not need to know that.
No, she spent like a week and all studying just knot techniques, like nothing, just for the purpose of rope. That's it. We were going to teach us some of the youngins, so we could set traps and whatnot in the local forest. Now, can you move?
Hey,
Let's see. Do you have any rotations in your shoulder right now?
hang on, let me just check here. That's good.
Right, I've got to still tighten it then. There we go.
Bjorn, you hear this is quite amusing, but let's not do this again. I don't want to see you. You don't want to see me. We're going to go our separate ways, and you will not follow. If you do, a disaster beyond your comprehension will occur.
Okay, well, just to make sure then, where do I have to avoid going in order for that not to happen?
You hear a laugh, and you hear no further response.
Ah, fuck.
That's
Nice
not good.
try! I'll give you 10 out of 10 for the try.
Diplomacy went well, then.
I mean,
This-
hopefully
This reminds me of a time you try to convince yourself not to have a wee drink because we're busy on duty. Never worked then either. So?
Well, you know, Warner stores come this way, we're gonna kill you, something bad is gonna happen if you're gonna do the yada yada yada.
Oh, and they didn't
Like,
tell us
that's not-
where.
No, that's why I'm trying to trick her.
It was not the female drow voice.
Oh. It's not that lady we saw up on the stage, though. Too masculine.
It was it almost had a watery, burbly quality to it.
It kind of sounded like you after, kind of sounded like Horig after too much to eat.
Well, that can be kind of threatening. Mainly because little fucker forgets to close his mouth after chewing. It's a shrapnel
Did
zone.
the voice remind you of anybody that we've met?
Absolutely no one.
Are we sure that they were trying to talk to you or talking to the drow?
It sounded specifically threatening towards me, but us in general, so I'm just kind of passing it on.
That is the correct tone to take with him, yeah, to be generally threatening. He responds to
Yep.
that more.
Bjorn, it is quite clear that it was
Yeah.
talking to you.
Well, I've got nothing to do but have a flip through the books, see if we find anything interesting to take with us. Lick our wounds and head back.
And going through, I mean, there are plenty of interesting books. The question is just, which ones do you want to go lugging about? Also, theoretically, you can always tell people where this is, and they could go down and retrieve the books themselves.
Oh yeah, but I mean, one or two for a personal collection. Kind of
I
a
was
first
almost
dibs thing,
tempted to suggest casual arson as well.
Yeah, there are a lot of books about demons, demonic summoning rituals.
I'll take a heresy, a hypocrisy. Oh. I'll definitely take this reinterpretation. And, confession book. That'll do nicely.
Plenty of things about the abyssal plane. Some about the Nine Hells.
Look at this. I mean, I'm flipping through every page here, Bjorn, and all I'm saying is you're going there at one point, unless you repent. You should really have a wee word with Moradin. He might be pissed at you.
Why would he be pissed at me?
Well, it says here, a warrior has to be proud, noble, and effective in combat, and you're just not making those cut.
How much damage did you do towards the enemy?
Oh, I killed quite a few of them, if you noticed.
So did I.
Do you remember when I blew up the library? That ringing in your ears is still the effect I had. But it's alright, you just spend a few weeks of devotion, it'll be fine. A few nice words said to Valkyr wouldn't hurt either. Maybe Lathander as well. Just to hedge your bets a wee bit.
I'm fine with Moradin, thank you very much.
Oric's pretty bollocks as well, but I'll work on that.
So, what is your plan? You now have a shit ton of documents. And you need to get them translated, I would assume.
Yep. We only know one place too for that, and they couldn't even do a full job on it. But more importantly, we want to take a nice sleep. Because we're currently too far out from everywhere else.
Yep. If you're looking to bunk down in the church, you can do so successfully, and you will take a lovely night's rest.
Hurrah!
No disruption whatsoever.
Hit dice back.
Oh, by the way, did Asuna find any
weirdness on the sword?
Nope. Just seems perfectly normal.
So imagine the moment that's said, the ropes come off and he just picks the sword up and walks away.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't walk away. The sword is fine.
No, that's what I'm saying. He picks it up and starts walking. Yep, that's good.
Yeah.
Got my new sword.
So yep. So anywhere else you want to kind of head on down to? Because last time they sent you over to the priest, the Church of Kalimvor, but you also have the Temple for Mistra down south, and theoretically they might be able to help you out too. It's just they're a little further away.
The only place we haven't hit up.
Yeah, we may as well, because we haven't actually patrolled that piece of road yet.
Do the
Done all
rounds.
the rest at this point.
Well, I mean, we did that road between Stillside and Temple Cross. I mean, in that case, that was the bugbears extorting.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's a continual job. It's not just, one and done. On we go, lads. And the missus. And the dog. And Gatix.
I love how he mentions the dog before me.
Well, it's also, come on, lads, and then just separates it out in the wife, the dog, and Gatix.
Yeah.
So here's the question: are you going to go directly to, or are you going to go to Temple Cross and then come down?
Probably check on Temple Cross.
Yeah.
I mean, the place burned down by dry.
Nope, you get to Temple Cross and you find it's actually exactly as you left it. Nothing seems up. The only thing of note is, let me pull over to my notes where we're actually supposed to go to. So, of course, in Temple Cross, your inn is at Stableside. And when you go in there, you of course have your room that's reserved. However, it's occupied. Your reserved room is occupied.
This happens. I can understand why.
I mean, I'm a little curious on why. Was there not like a priority thing going on here?
Well, the innkeeper. Let me pull up his name real quick, just because.
Oh no, this is the Halfling Squad.
The innkeeper Bethel just mentions. Oh no. The foreman up Geldorf. He came on down from Tildenville. He was spending the night. We didn't expect you to be coming back so soon.
Alright.
We had a fair wee scrape. We'll tell you all about it. And then we do.
About halfway through the story, Geldorf comes down, and of course, technically, he's kind of your somewhat boss at this stage of the game. And he, of course, immediately asks to get filled in, so you have to repeat everything twice.
Raisin.
Very funny. And he's not much looking chuffed at any of what you just said there. Surprisingly enough, when you say, hey, there was a bunch of drow in the forest, people tend to get really fucking antsy about that. His suggestion is, yes, we're probably going to have to go to the temple. Particularly with this sort of news, he would rather it get magically relayed directly to the boss. This is not the kind of conversation that he wants held off for multiple weeks, as it takes time to get news to him and back.
Right.
So he does also suggest, hey, let's go down to the Temple of Mistra, because they have people who can send messages, and we can have a chat and see what we want to do about the situation.
I could send messages, just generally Valcor prefers me to be a bit louder. Make the presence felt, really get the evils quaking in their fear.
Can you do messages?
I've got sending.
Well, we could do that from here.
But,
Save us a trip down.
I have to sleep on it, really.
Why? You got all your spell slots back in the church.
I haven't prepped sending, though.
Yep.
I have to prep them in the morning.
I mean, it's getting late at night, so
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, we could do that, and then depending on what he says, we can alter things from there, I guess.
Yeah,
Alright, sure. Cut down on transit, I suppose.
You have another lovely night at Temple Cross. Again, surprisingly enough, absolutely nothing has gone wrong.
It's almost like we've
you
done our
did
job.
something. Yeah, you've done a fairly good job by the looks of it.
We've slaughtered everything, and anyone who was involved was also killed, so, you know. It's kind of a 50-50 situation. We saved a few farmers, but everyone else died.
One got away, which is annoying.
Just one, though.
Are you sure it was just one?
Well, whatever was attached to her.
Well, more than one, but yeah.
I mean, there was the singing drow we haven't seen again.
I thought that was the succubus we killed.
Yeah,
No.
that was the succubus.
Was it succubus? Okay.
Yep, that was the succubus.
Probably,
All the drow are dead.
yeah. Probably 2 imps just running away the whole time.
Oh yeah, there was, I think, an imp that, no, there were goblins that ran away.
Yeah, we gave them a chance, and they were smart about it.
So they probably aren't going to show up anytime soon. But yep, are you going to be sending to the boss in the morning?
Aye.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what are you going to tell him?
Well, I've got 3 spell slots, so tried to fit everything together into those. 75 words.
Yep. So what are you going to open with?
Undead imps dry running about in the region. Black goo succubus also part of it. Almost all of them dead. Mine staff murdered. Farms terrorized. Situation improved now. Temple Ilmater. Big dry issue. Horrible black goo ball. Magic, foul, demonic, maybe. Gone. Given personal warning. Bit fucked. But no wandering dry. No undead shuffling. No fuck demons. Regards, Farrah Glenbrook.
For the first one, the response is just purely, "What the fuck?" Which is very weird because he's usually a bit more professional than that. And then he just says, "Are all of my mine staff dead?"
Probably still have a few words left.
And then
It was the majority, wasn't it?
yeah, that was almost the majority. He's going to end it with, "Find a way to communicate fully with me, please."
Well, that was a bit rude. I mean, I've used all my highest level spells for that there. I mean, I've called in favors from above from multiple deities, especially Valkyr. Like he's saying this to the foreman guy, and he did not sound appreciative.
He just kind of gives a head and says he's probably very, very concerned by what you just told him.
To be fair, he's only hearing about it. We've went through it.
True, but he's also found out that half of his employees and actually a majority of his employees in the one mine are dead. That's gonna be a bit of a shock when you just kind of realize, hey, all these guys that I was supposed to be paying are now dead. And that mine's pretty much not going to be doing anything anytime soon. Yeah, let's see if we can pop on down. We'll travel on down to the temple together, and we'll see what's going on.
Right, on the way.
And on the way, the foreman does stop by and sends out some alerts to the town guard to let them kind of know what happened, and to be extra careful. Although it's probable that the situation might have been resolved. Still better to be safe than sorry when it comes to drow. And yep, you have a relatively simple march on down to the temple.
You know,
It seems that whatever the hell was out here has stopped being a problem.
You know, something struck me out about those dry. Most of the stories I hear about them, I hear about 2 swords. All they had was one and a hand crossbow. Also, I don't think any of them had that puff.
They had pull-off-wees.
Well, it's not like he recognizes them.
Yeah.
All they had was these weird cloaks.
So you all get down to the temple of Mistra, and you see Father Reuben sitting out there again. And he gives you a cheery wave.
Hello, Father.
Hello. Good news, bad news. We're back here again.
That's not
Oh,
the bad news.
I was about to say it's good news whenever I get to see you. What's your bad news?
Oh, let me explain. And we do.
You barely get past the word drow, and he's stopping you and saying, let's go inside and let's go talk to the high priestess.
Making a real big issue out of this, you notice that?
Aye.
Drow are a big issue.
We've kind of walked over a bunch of them, though, and we're very cocky as a party.
Well, I mean, for good reason. Y'all do a lot of shit ton of fucking damage.
Yeah, we just killed a dude tougher than a Hydra. Fuck's
Y'all
sake.
do a shit ton of damage. And yep, you get shuffled on in, and directly into the high priestess's office. And I assume you probably tell her the whole story.
Oh, aye. Every detail.
She takes a good moment to digest it and just says,
He
"Alright."
does linger a bit on the personal vendetta the succubus had for him, but he does tell the rest of the story accurately.
She's actually listening she's very interested in the succubus incident, by the way.
Had the Clyde Horrick round the head. It's not what I like to do. The wee man doesn't deserve it most of the time.
After a long bit, she says, "Well, I'm going to send some of our folks out, preferably with some of the town guard, to go check out the temple. Collect any books that we might need, try to cleanse the area. We'll see what we can do. As for those documents of yours, we can do a quick check through our libraries and see what we can translate."
Aye, be very careful about them, though. After all, I told you, one of the Drow had a really bad reaction to reading one. And it's not magical. So something foul must be on it.
She kind of thinks about things and said, "Is it that, or was it possible that the magic was used in the area that you didn't see the user for?"
Well, I mean, we've got the dog here who can reveal things that are invisible. Didn't see anyone around the Drow boy. Can't rule it out, though.
Yeah, we would have caught it.
Can't rule it out,
Okay.
but you know. Not immediately clear.
Very well. Yes, we can take a look at this. But we will certainly look over all the documents. We'll see what we can do. When it comes to Drow, I will admit we don't speak very much Drow. I don't think we have anything Drow, come to think of it. Let me. You all must be tired. Why don't you could spend the night? I've got a couple of contacts that I can hit up, preferably in other areas. Oh, you needed to speak to your boss further, yes?
Someone else can, I.
All right. By all means, I'll send you on down to one of our acolytes. They can assist you with this a little further. That's probably the most expedient way of doing things.
You sent it on him 3 times. He didn't fucking sink it all in. He just complained and said he wanted to talk proper. What a bastard. Does he not know this is channeling the divine power? This is a
The
gift.
the foreman tilts his head and he just kind of taps you on the shoulder and says, "It was very shocking news. He probably has further instructions for you."
Aye, but I'm not saying. Aye, but basic manners still.
He kind of shakes his head and is rubbing his temples. And the high priestess does lead you down to an acolyte, and you are able to have a more sustained conversation with your boss. And now that he's had time to actually process it, He explains, yes, he's going to send extra folk down. They're going to probably have to seal up the mine that's up top where all the horrible things happen, considering, well, let's be realistic, they don't know what to do about the green goo, and they don't know what it is. Although the priests and priestesses of Mishra have said that they will send somebody up there to try to explore the situation and see what they can do. But he's not having high hopes that that mine is going to be safe to open anytime soon, which means they've only got the one mine. He is regrettably hiring the halflings. And they are on the boat as they speak. And probably very drunk already.
Quite right.
He asks, what are you all planning on doing about the orb and the succubus situation? The succubus is dead, but the orb is still out there.
Well, we were told not to go after him on pain of death, so we're going after him. To visit pain of death upon them. We just don't know where, because it's all possibly in these droid letters we need to get ascribed. But, yeah, we'd like to settle a few things. Stop this kind of thing from happening again.
I want that to be your first priority. I'll let the halflings do the march. After all, I've only effectively got things going from the one mine now. It's a lot harder for them to bugger the situation up.
Oh, I don't know.
I want you to make that a priority. This is the second time that's shown up near my mind. And I can't be having this kind of hit to my business again.
Well, let's just hope we find something out. Well, we're kind of dead in the water.
So far, what all we could pretty much do at this point is keep patrolling as we always do.
Luckily, without meeting what we always do.
Well, please do me a favor. Don't find any more drow. Don't find any more succubus. Just keep me posted. Whatever needs to happen, we'll arrange for it. Just we need to settle this situation.
I suppose it must be irresistible, those kind of things. Like, he's just talking, muttering to Bjorn here, not really paying attention. I suppose it must be irresistible to succubi, because I'm both a holy man and a taken man, you know, I'm a real forbidden fruit for them.
I mean,
Yet,
they kind of went through the rests
No, they're
before they
only
went
doing
to
that
you this
because they were
time.
trying to get me. I can remember, she was really focused on me beforehand. No, it's despicable. I don't like it, but I'm just thinking ecumenically. Maybe I'm a bigger target for that sort of thing than, say, you.
Your boss is hung up.
What does the hang up tone sound like in fantasy magic?
You
Does it
don't
also
know.
just go doot doot doot?
It's just a cleric getting up
Uh,
saying, well, I'm done.
Yep.
Oh, no,
By
no,
the
no.
next-
I know what the noise is. Hang on.
Oh god.
Carry on. I know exactly what the noise is.
So, by the morning, y'all take your lovely little rest.
It's a box
the
with loose coins in it for for a few more.
Actually, that's pretty good. But in the morning, the high priestess calls you back up, and she's sitting there. She's looking very pensive about the situation. She's put the letters out into 3 different groups. She points and says, "This one, I believe, is our drow batch. This one," she points to the middle group, "is the one that's written in demonic. We do have somebody who has translated them partially. And then we have this third one. And we do not have anything for this one."
You have an idea of what it might be?
If I had to guess, probably something from In the Underdark.
Alright. So, let's What's the drow about?
Well, we don't have a translation for the drow one. We do have for the demonic.
Alright.
As far as I can tell, I don't know what exactly it is, but whatever this orb that you were talking about is, the reason that they came here was that other mine that you went into had something that was supposed to be able to either, they're still not quite sure what it did. It would either consume, negate, or otherwise act on this orb. They were trying to figure out if this is something that they could use to magnify or if it was simply a destruction force. Past that, I don't know, because that's all we could really glean from these couple of documents here.
Well, we did find out the green reacts very violently, like Gondishly, with the black stuff.
She makes a face and just says, yes, the reaction was noted once. However, they were looking at other factors. Unfortunately, they weren't going into extreme details. It was more generals. It seems like this is a lot of stuff about a conversation they already had, and it's giving directions based off of those instructions.
Alright.
As for the other two, I don't have an answer for you. However, I think I know a couple places that you could go to get those answers.
Oh.
Well, you're mostly referring to you need somebody who speaks Drow, yes?
Aye.
There are places along the Sword Coast that you could probably find somebody.
Oh, the fucking coastal ponces.
Well,
Them fancy hoity-toity coasters.
yeah. She just kind of looks at you.
That like the scum we are. After all, we're probably considered hicks compared to the cosmopolitan cities of the coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are big hicks. Like, well,
We're still using our swords with a forward grip, not a reverse grip, to be cool like a coaster.
specifically, I do know of one specific church that might have information regarding this. You'd have to find somebody who speaks Drow. I do know that there's a temple of. She kind of pauses. Are you aware of the goddess Eilish?
I don't know, am I?
Roll of religion.
Excellent, I'm terrible at these.
Mm-hmm. Holy shit.
Except this time. To be fair, there's a reason he'd probably know about her.
So
They were collecting in the same area what he was at one point.
Well, no, it's just the one thing people know about her worshippers and her herself. They're basically naturists.
they're nudists.
Ah.
You have a vague recollection of some drow nudist god, and you think that might be it.
I do recall a few artistic depictions of either her or worshippers, aye. They were passed around the trenches for a wee bit. I didn't show you them, Bjorn, because it was elves. I knew you wouldn't be into it.
Actually, speaking of it, the priestess down there wasn't exactly wearing a whole lot of clothes, was she?
Not a whole lot, no, but yeah, you know, less of a landscape, and so it was kind of like she were covered.
He just kind of pauses and says, I will stress that the goddess Eilish is not a vile spider worshipping goddess.
Aye, that's is one thing to say about it. Like she, was basically emphasis of she were probably the only one.
Aye. Yeah, she is the only one that stood up against her mother when there was the great schism between the two between the Drow and the surface elves. I do know that they have a temple in Waterdeep.
Oh.
I believe that's probably the closest place where there is a current temple to Eilish.
Oh, it's a real big smoke we'll be heading up to.
How far is Waterdeep even?
We're talking about under a 10-day, if you take a ship.
Ugh. Oh,
We're gonna be rubbing elbows with a rich and fancy and fashionable. It's gonna be a fucking nightmare, Bjorn. Oric will do well, though.
it's not. It's a boat trip.
It'll be fine. We just get you a resupply.
Ugh.
I'll give you a wee lesser restoration every couple of days.
Appreciate it.
As long as you're nice.
But it's not that you're hearing me complaining the rest of the trip.
That's alright. It'll be a big ship. I can go out of earshot. If we just keep you down the hold, you won't bother no one. Actually, we'll probably get a bit of money off that there if we put you in the cargo.
I take it you get seasick.
Aye, well,
Aye.
you know, he's a man of the land and the mountains.
Can I advise try something like bland like bread? You slowly kind of eat them. It can help settle your stomach a little bit.
Oh yeah, he drinks beer all the time. It's liquid bread.
No, not beer. Unfortunately, and I know this will be horrible for a dwarf, that will make your seasickness worse.
I think he's gonna suffer through it. Look at that face.
It's just gonna get worse and worse. Seasickness are getting through this sober.
I just under a 10-day without a drop of. Hang on, Oric, you alright there?
Yeah, it's just going to sleep in church again.
I mean, he's fine with the water anyway. I get to be out in the blue with my Uzi again, so that's no bad. You get to blend in. Right.
Well, unfortunately, I wish we could give a little bit more information about these. We don't know about. Of course, Waterdeep also has much more learned scholars, so in theory, even this third language here, they probably have somebody who could translate them for you.
Aye, a minute. We were thinking of going out that way. More like a vacation thing, but sure, as a job as well. And, I mean, I've kind of not, like, you know, you hear a bit of the bard tales and all that there, like, these kind of escalating things do tend to wind up around that sort of area.
I mean, I'm sure they'd be interested in the situation at the very least.
Hmm.
No doubt somebody would have an idea what's going on.
Well, mates, off we go to the City of Splendor.
Ugh.
Oh, fuck me, it's going to be expensive, isn't it?
She just kind of gives a little shrug. I actually don't go very far from here, not anymore. The foreman does quip up and says, I'm pretty sure I can get you a fare there. I'm not so sure we're going to be able to continue expenses while you're over there, but we'll be able to reimburse you when you get back.
Well, I mean, so long as we're not in an exclusivity contract here while we hunt this down, we could probably get a job or two going on there.
Oh yeah. Heavens no. Heavens no. No, this would not be particularly considering what you're doing. This has kind of gone a little bit past just simple making sure that the mine's going.
Aye. Well, it's interesting. We alright with it, lads?
Well, we can't exactly leave a job half done now, can we?
I mean, we have. Quite a few times, actually. It was a different case, though, as he looks to the head priest and the foreman. This was way back in the previous, and there weren't really proper jobs, you know. It was like kill a bunch of rats and all, but maybe chase them out, that kind of counts for a bit.
Got a few of them drunk, and they don't survive with a liver like that.
She looks very confused at that comment. Like she can't tell if you're joking or not.
I
Well-
don't think people are gonna care about rats.
I don't know.
I
I
think
went to
that-
Boulder's Gate once. The first thing they did was have me kill a bunch of rats in a tavern
Also,
basement.
besides, at this point, it's kind of personal.
Oh,
when they
fuck
say-
you.
Besides, at this point, it's kind of personal, you know? Going, don't you come after us, we'll teach you a lesson. We'll teach you a fucking lesson, we will.
I know, that sort of thing only just gets going. And also, you are a right weird fucker. Not good. Not encouraging at all. And I mean, we've got that drow who deflated like he had nothing in him. Well, weird.
I mean, maybe some male drow just work on hot air.
I don't think they get to say enough in order to have the hot air build up.
I think they usually do. We've been cutting them off. Literally, in some cases.
Most, pretty much all the cases, aye. Although, to be fair, the ones we beat up were actually quite amiable. Afterwards.
After they surrender. Quite amiable after they're surrendered.
Yeah. Of course, that only worked because we killed their women folk.
And they're like, oh fuck.
Ah, freedom for a moment. Even though I'm captured, this is more freedom than I've ever had. I could literally die at any time, but I can see it coming. This is new.
So, are you all going to hop on a boat? Leaving Stillside for Waterdeep?
I mean, we've made so many personal connections here, I'm not really sure about... Yes.
Can we buy supplies for the voyage so we've got enough to drink on the way there?
Yep. And as a matter of fact, your boss is very graciously footing the bill for that.
Just
I look at
a
Bjorn.
hand on Bjorn's shoulder. As the caretaker of both your body and soul, I'll keep you going here, don't you worry.
Much appreciate it.
And also, considering the situation for your contract has kind of shifted, they're going to give you each 200 gold apiece to get you all started when you get to Waterdeep.
Well, that'll get us a loaf of bread.
Well, we get it when we get the gold when we get there, or we're
No,
getting it
you're
now.
You're getting it right now because they
Okay.
don't have anybody in Waterdeep.
And it was 200 to split, or
200 each.
okay.
You kind of did a big thing.
There we go.
Remember, lads, when we get to the city, try not to look like tourists.
I'm already wearing
I
The
love
Bahama
it
shorts.
deep on the shorts.
yeah.
Oh, that would be the t-shirt, isn't it? I love it deep. I am a mass lord.
And also immediately somehow Bjorn just has a fanny bag equipped.
Gaddix is working on his massive lens for his camera device in cargo. He's been remodeled to just a tripod that walks around.
That is mildly terrifying.
Yeah, I'm refining it. I think that would be the tourist shirt for Waterdeep. The t-shirt with an arrow on it saying, I'm with a mass lord.
Yeah, that t-shirt is correct, yes.
There are a lot of these.
Cheap surf club. Picture of Osana and Bjorn at the beach.
God, straight out of Waterdeep. Oh, a face mask that just has the yawning portal on it. See, referencing your mouth. Haha.
All right. Well then, guess what? You get to go to Waterdeep.
Yep.
Yay.
We're going to be going to module time.
Neat.
However, y'all are gonna have to definitely reduce your level for this.
Yeah, because I was just looking it up myself and I was like, what is the level for this? Oh, it's 1 to
One.
5.
Yeah, it's 1 to 5.
To be fair,
Now,
that's because it's a mostly role-playing situation, though.
Yeah. That's why, and thankfully it is actually really easy to jury rig, because I was already looking into that. I think we'll end up doing it at 3. Just because
Gosh.
starting you back off at 1 will not work.
Oh, it's a lot of Oh man, that's rough.
There goes
Yeah.
all my punching.
Yep.
But, yeah, I found plenty of stuff that can bump things up if it's a couple levels like that, so that's not gonna be too big of a problem. And you're going to acquire a new party member. Because Waterdeep Dragon Heist does not work as well if you don't have somebody who lives there. Some of that stuff actually kind of requires on if there is nobody that lives there, certain plot points don't happen. So you're going to have a pan.
You secretly recruited him for this purpose.
That's what that character sheet was.
I figured.
I'm disappointed he's not going to be Harton's nephew.
Nope.
Or he might be.
He's the wrong color for that.
No. Harton probably comes from a mixed family.
Elf?
Not that mixed, no. No, we have standards. His
Uh,
father would never forgive him.
oh god, it's also perfect that it's Pan that's gonna be the local resident as well.
It's basically a trial run for Gunn for showing up to be the Raxus dragon hunting expert.
He's
Well,
a bard.
also, it's
Yeah.
also just going to be because it's going to be perfect for because I can already imagine them going, oh, it's you.
Even better. Because I had 2 requirements. One was that he had to be an active resident of Waterdeep, and then the second one was something else that I'll cover later. And all of a sudden, I came up with an idea regarding it, and I messaged him, and he just said, that sounds like me, so he ran with it, and it's going to be glorious.
Yeah, his dragon hunting expert is also a bard.
Yep.
Ah, boy. This will be interesting.
Yep.
Indeed.
So I believe we're finished for tonight.
Yep.
So I'll hit this
Yeah,
button.
because now we got a D level.
Ugh, yeah, that'll be fun. Gotta lose HP.
Guess it was a good thing. Guess it was a good thing I got that long sword.
Oh no, you lose that on the way across.
No. No, he doesn't lose it all the way across. But
So what is we just gotta go straight half hit points?
yeah, we can do it that way. Or if you want, I would be willing to let you to completely re-roll, but it's a choice.
Tough call, yeah. Anyway, time to kill the stream.